JK, quick profit. We in this bitch. And the money stay on my mind. If you know me, you know I stay grinding.
Drunk boy.
Let's get 'em. I'm a bad motherfucker, I love to grind. Keep money on my mind, turn a nigga to a dime. I don't need that much time, always come through on crunch time. No more standing in the lunch line, hit a nigga like a punchline. I'm a bad motherfucker, I love to grind. Keep money on my mind, turn a nigga to a dime. I don't need that much time, always come through on crunch time. No more standing in the lunch line, hit a nigga like a punchline. Put in work, yeah, I punch mine. Get out of line, it's dumb time. If I'm with my nigga, then it's jump time. But we ain't got no J's. Get hit like a jump shot. We got 3-point range. Coach put me in the game. I don't fuck with no lanes, unless it was about some change. I had to get up, make a change. Moved on to the next page. Now a nigga getting paid. Remember when I used to work a job? I was about to get laid, but I quit that motherfucker first. So who got played? I was destined for better things. My niggas let the Beretta ring. We just pull up and we settle things. We put that pedal to the metal. My niggas hot like a kettle. And you know we down forever. And you know we bout whatever. Young niggas all about the cheddar. Ain't no monopoly running your property, everything sloppery, there ain't no stopping me. I know God watching me, yo bitch on top of me. I'm a real nigga, you niggas can't copy me. I love money with apostrophe. Lil' mama dripping, it must be the sauce in me. I run shit, must be the boss of me. If I don't know, you don't talk to me. I'm a bad motherfucker, I love to grind. Keep money on my mind, turn a nigga to a dime. I don't need that much time, always come through on crunch time. No more standing in the lunch line, hit a nigga like a punchline.
You are now listening to The Block with your host, Stephanie Love, and yours truly, Black, on VillaCoolaRadio.com. Let's go.
Blah, blah. Everything is everything for Sheezy. Blah, blah. Probably done it all, homie, believe me. Blah, blah. We made the impossible look easy. But it's easy. I'll never leave my block. My niggas need me.
All right, good people. We are in the building. Shout out to The Block Talk Show. We are exactly on episode 51, guys. And I just want to say I am on like a natural high today, so forgive me for any of the foolishness that I may add to the show today. But hey, this is The Block. We're raw and uncut. Every Saturday you can catch us from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Rolling with me is my rolling homie, my partner in crime.
Don't call me no damn rolling homie. You don't even fucking like me.
Rolling with the homies.
Hey,
You don't
even
that?
like me.
I don't.
You just
I really
tolerate
don't.
me at times.
Truth be told.
I mean,
Truth
so there we
be
go.
told, I done had to put up with this Negro for about a whole year.
Actually, it's been a year because we started practicing
yeah.
before. Anyway, shout out. My name is Black.
Congratulations, guys,
block.
by the way. If I haven't said it, congratulations. I'm proud of you two.
Give me a
Proud of
hand
you.
clap. Shout out to The Block. We
Big
made
ups,
it,
baby.
guys.
Yeah.
We are exactly 1 week away from our 52nd episode. So today, when you share our video,
How many
whatever
weeks in a
you
year?
do, whatever type of shout outs you give to The Block, I want you to hashtag 52 episodes and more.
Approximately 52.
Approximately
52
so
weeks in a year.
hashtag, when you go and share this video, make sure you hashtag 52 episodes and more, guys, because next week is going to be a dope ass week for us. We're turning up. We're going to be lit. We're going to talk about it a little bit more coming up in our next topic. We're going to give y'all some details of what to expect from this massive event that we are putting on. I want to thank D Forbes and Moses for coming through the building. You guys know who they are. If you don't, you'll be familiar with them before the end of this show. But you'll also be able to catch them next Saturday. We'll tell you a little bit more about that. But thank y'all for tuning in on a beautiful Saturday morning. It's going to be a great show. We're going to get this thing started. Throughout the show, we're going to go back down through memory lane. We're going to show you where it all started from, where we came from. We're going to make you laugh today. If you need a laugh, if you need a pick-me-up, today is the day that that's going to be done. So y'all ready to get started?
I'm ready.
Waiting on you.
You waiting on me. All right, guys. So the first, we're going to talk about the 52 episodes and more. the block's 1 year anniversary party. And the incentive for this event is we're putting on a live concert as well.
Hey, can I, since you're going to come for me today and I already know it, let me go ahead and start by coming for you. The what?
The what?
The what?
What you talking
What was
about?
the word that you just used?
I don't
The
know.
what?
Oh, incentive.
Incentive.
You said you gave it a whole nother syllable. You said
Insensitive.
insensitive.
Oh, shit. It's the
so
motherfucking
sensitive.
block.
It's the
I told
motherfucking
y'all
block,
to
baby.
excuse me for
Let's
any
go.
So
foolishness.
stop being so sensitive.
Yeah, stop being so sensitive.
I wasn't being sensitive. I just didn't want
This
you to
is
say
not a grammar class.
insensitive.
This is the block, straight from South Dallas.
Ain't
so
nothing wrong with speaking right. though.
any language.
She just created a new
is okay.
synonym.
Yeah,
Insensitive.
incentive.
I'm not mad at that.
All right, guys. So September 1st,
Hey,
2018.
let's go.
We want you to come out to the Boom Boom Lounge. Join us in celebrating our 52nd episode. Doors will open at 8 p.m. You'll be able to walk the red carpet. And guess who's hosting the red carpet?
Who's hosting the red carpet?
Who's hosting the red carpet?
I got
Julio
know.
hosting that red carpet.
Who is hosting the red carpet? We have Moses and D Forbes will
Oh,
greet
yeah.
you
It's
as
official.
you come to
y'all
the
see
red
that?
carpet.
You heard it here
Y'all
first.
seen that? Did you see that?
I
Let me
saw
give
that.
you one more. Hold on.
Did you give him the pan?
Yeah.
You gave him the pan.
So we want you to come looking your best. We want you to come be ready for to be in the spotlight, because that's exactly how these two gentlemen are gonna make you feel when you
Oh,
step
yes.
on that red
Hey,
carpet,
y'all
guys.
better make me proud.
Make us proud.
Man, Steve
All
Harvey
right.
ain't got nothing on these cats.
Not a damn
Nothing,
thing. You know what I mean? Not a
nothing
damn-
at all.
BLU, none of them.
Yeah. So then exactly at 9 o'clock, we will be putting on a live concert. And let me just tell you guys, this lineup that I put together is dope.
It's crazy.
I wanted to put everybody on the lineup. So for those artists out there who have been on the block, who have, came and just enjoyed a Saturday with us, if you are not on this lineup, let me first start and say that doesn't mean that we don't appreciate you for what you have brought to our show.
Because Gifted to Go Getter caught you in the back
Yeah,
alley
I got
last
like
night,
hemmed
didn't he?
up yesterday, y'all. Like hemmed
What
up
up,
right
Gifted?
against this wall
What's
because
up, Gifted?
he's not on the lineup. And so I want to say to Gifted, I'm saying it on air now, Gifted, I am very sorry, but there are so many artists that did not, even Moses and D Forbes.
I didn't even make the lineup.
They made the lineup,
Yeah.
and then they got taken off of the lineup.
Yeah.
Like
Happens.
now,
I was on there.
he was
These
on
things
it.
happen.
Do you know how that feels?
He was on it.
What's up?
Feel worse to be
So I just
so
want
no.
to say
I don't know.
I'm just
that even though you're not on the lineup, guys, this is one of the many events that we are going to be putting on. This is a test run. It's a big step for us. So forgive us if you are not on the lineup, but we got so much shit coming up later that you will eventually get your spotlight. All right?
No doubt.
So stay tuned. Yes, sir. Oh, stay tuned, guys. 9 o'clock, Saturday, September 1st. Free food, free drinks, all of that.
It's always better when it's free.
Yeah.
Okay?
So we're going to come back a little later. We're going to jump into a quick commercial break. And I'm going to come throughout the show. We're going to give y'all more and more information about this dope-ass event that will be going on. So stay tuned. Remember to share this live. Hashtag 52 episodes and more. Invite your friends. Tell your friends to get with our friends so we can all
Be friends.
Tell your friends
Friends.
about it, baby. It's the block.
Yeah, the block will be right back, guys. We're going to get ready to go pay some bills. Stay tuned. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. These attractive people.
A positive vibe will push you to truly strive, push you beyond the limits you set for yourself inside. Positive thinking complete with positive word. The brokenness in the hood, me and you must repair. My only enemy is negative energy. It's like a sickness, but PVO is the remedy. We stay awoke and never ignore the obvious. I'm selling hope. When you see me, you know it's positive.
Listen. 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 Hey everyone, I've got a fashion insider for all my ladies who know the importance of accessorizing their attire. And even for my fellas out there balling on a budget but still want their woman looking lovely, let's be real. Even the costume gotta be cute and on point, right? Well, Paparazzi Accessories got you covered. With an assortment of durable, nickel and lead-free, aesthetically appealing to the eye, rings, necklaces, bracelets, and more. So go show Miss Lisa Turner some love and support. Go check her out on Instagram at lturner88 or hit up her website at paparazziaccessories.com.
Hey guys, it's your girl Stephanie Love from the block. It's me and my co-host Felicity Black every Saturday 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Catch us live on Facebook, Twitch, YouTube, and also your one and only VillaCoolerRadio.com. Every week, we're sure to provide you with raw, hilarious, and uncut discussions, and also exclusive interviews from local artists. Class is now dismissed. That was good.
Yeah.
It's your boy, Mr. IOTBA, Mr. 214, Mr. Undeniable, Mr. These boys can't touch me on my worst day. That's me. Say, man, this Wednesday night between 8 and 9 p.m. Central Time, I want everybody from the 214 to across the pond to tune in on Villa Koola. That's my new radio home. Y'all see it right here under the description, Villa Koola. Man, y'all know how I'm rocking, man. I'm on that bullshit again.
All right. We are back. 52 episodes and more coming up September 1st. So, Moses had through what did you call it? Super producer? A hissy fit? A tantrum. Yellow Beezy rolled up at about 4 schools yesterday, right? Mm-hmm. And so, Moses, go ahead. Tell us what happened.
Yeah, Moses.
Let me clear the air real quick. I respect the man's game as far as making it to 4 different places. But the only thing I disagree with is the song he performed. Like, just imagine your kid really walking around talking about, I got a chopper with a beam on it. Come on. Is that really like the type of influence you want? I ain't knocking him for his hustle, but you know, you gotta pick and choose the material you use around kids.
I feel you on that.
Yeah.
But at the same time, why wouldn't it's good for business to perform the song that everybody
Forget
knows.
about business,
You know what I'm
man.
saying?
It's about the children. If you're gonna be about the children, do it for the children.
At the point Yellow Beezy's at, it's all about business, baby. That's just what it is.
But you
All right,
can't.
y'all
Okay,
talk
go ahead,
long
Black.
enough.
Because I'm about to flame you up anyway.
Fuck that shit, boy.
I'm about
This
to
is
flame
my
you
show.
up.
Get my popcorn.
Let me tell you how you are being so sensitive, like the rest of America right now. Like,
I ain't
nigga,
sensitive. I ain't judging them.
He went and did shit for the kids.
Did you hear what I said? I said
listen,
I ain't knocking
you
this
said
hustle.
You ain't knocking the hustle. I heard that part. But
you said it was positive.
It was.
When you got a chopper with a beam on it, that ain't
everything he got
positive,
was
brother.
on him, baby.
That ain't positive.
How is that not positive? Everything he got was on him. Now maybe he got a chopper.
They teach
on
school
that.
kids about the right to bear
How
arms.
do they know? How do they know the song? Their parents letting them listen
No,
to it.
it ain't
They
the
listening
parents
to it.
because
They listening to it somewhere.
It ain't the parents.
Okay,
It ain't
they're
the
listening
parents.
to it somewhere.
These
That's what I'm
kids
saying. Like, they
purposely
knew the
type
song.
in the songs. Once they learn how to function, it's now on the child.
Okay, and how do they
it
get
ain't
the
even the
materials
parents.
to be
to
able to
type
do
it in, right?
Huh?
How do they get the materials to be able to do it? The cell phones, the tablets.
I mean, but that's what the world is based off of
So,
now.
Well,
Technology.
But they
That's
got it from
fine.
the parents.
Okay,
though.
can I chime in? Let me bring y'all
Go
back.
ahead,
Let me get
They
y'all.
in middle school. They probably fingering right
See,
now.
this is the problem, and Moses, I partly agree with you, but then I partly don't, because a lot of mistakes that we as parents make, or just from the outside looking in, we try to put too much blame on the artist, but it's us the parents, who allow our children to. My children walk around the house singing that song. But
Well, you gotta think about it though. Like, you ain't got much of an option how influential it is. Like, it's all over the radio, it's all over the TV, it's everywhere you go. Like, I'm not I'm not trying to blame nobody.
You
I
can
said I'm
snooze
not
if you
knocking his
want,
hustle,
but I don't
but
sleep,
I felt
baby.
like he could have used a different song.
You don't think
That's
that
talking
the
about being a
song-
hustler.
I don't think that he probably
Grinding.
went in there and performed the whole song because
Right.
he's
That's
a
what I was
parent,
thinking.
he's a father. So I'm sure that when it got, he probably cut it off. But that's such a catchy song, and when you listen to like the hook of it, I guess if that's the hook, the part you can snooze if you want, and that's basically like trying to boost the confidence up for those kids. Like you can sleep
For
on
what
me,
though?
but I'm
What
still
you sleeping
gonna.
on them for? They supposed to be going to
Bullies.
school,
Man,
learning
and they
something,
just
going
got
home,
back to
getting on their
school.
parents'
They
nerves.
just got back
You
to
can
school,
snooze if you
and,
want,
and they got a
but not
whole
on me.
concert from
Yeah.
somebody that's local that they know that's played all around the nation
That's
at
great
this
momentum.
point.
So if they
That's
already
great.
know,
That shows them,
what's the
it
big
puts them in drive. Like, yeah,
It's
I
game
can,
time, baby.
I don't need to sleep. I can go get it. I'm a grind.
But that's
it's-
not the
it's on
mentality
me,
you
baby.
want to put on the
It's
child,
on me,
though, man.
baby.
To go
right
get
now,
them grades?
hold-
Hey, you got it. That's
Let's
on
go
them.
get them
but
straight
that's
A's,
but that's
baby.
not what the song is pertaining to. It's
Well,
me popping. Yeah, I know. Oh, yeah, that's not what the song is pertaining to.
Okay.
It's not talking about go get good grades. It's talking about choppers with beans
So-
on it. How
so-
much
so
money
you
you
got a
making?
problem? You got a
Why
problem
you
with Jeezy performing at a middle school?
I got a problem with a lot of artists that perform for children, bro.
So rap artists cannot perform
I
for
didn't
children.
say that. I didn't say that
I mean,
because
unless you have like lame ass. No, I'm not
What
gonna
do I
say
do?
lame ass, mild ass lyrics.
what do I do?
Like-
What is hip hop?
I mean-
you rap. I know it's considered two different
Right.
categories, but you rap when you do hip hop. You're rapping.
Right.
The whole point of it is, what is your message within your rap, man?
Man,
If you gonna do something positive, be positive the whole way, man.
not
you
everybody
can't,
has positive songs.
Okay,
not everybody
well, make
has
one.
gone
If
through
you know you're
positive
doing something for
tribulations.
kids,
So
Go
Moses,
ahead. Yeah,
in
what's up?
what Yellow Beezy still has to. I mean, there are kids who probably look up to him.
Right.
Definitely.
What could Yellow Beezy, besides singing that song or performing that song for them, what is something else that he could
All
have
right.
done?
Okay, set it apart. Take the hustle and the motivation behind whatever you're doing. All right, so check this out. You simply tell the kids, look, kids, the way I'm speaking, I'm not recommending you think like this. I know I'm using bigger terms than what you can use with a child, but I'm speaking to y'all and the rest of the
They were
world.
middle school. They know what that means.
They know what's up.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, well, you can speak to them intelligently. I ain't saying, whatever. But I'm just
You want to
saying.
be on their level. is
Yeah,
basically what
yeah.
you're
I'm
saying.
just saying, like, what I'm speaking on, make it about what you're doing. Let them know, like, relate the message. Use some references. Explain to them that your mentality and why you're hustling is way different from what they should be doing. Because when you speak these words, they're taking for what you're saying. They're not thinking about school. They're not thinking about school. They're thinking about making money now.
But that's why you go to school.
I got a question.
What's up?
When you say hustling, what does that mean? I mean, what? Because he's out here making music. I mean,
Right.
he's out here grinding.
That's a hustle.
Yeah, right.
That's a hustle.
But I'm saying, okay, like I said, I respect his hustle. I know what he's doing, but there's a certain time to use certain content around children and adults. You know what I'm
But look.
saying? Like, you want.
He
If you
wasn't
gonna-
up in the school
you-
cussing and shit.
huh?
I say he wasn't in the school cussing and shit.
But I think
It's like black at summer camp.
I
You know what I
think Moses. The point is he's trying to make the ultimate message and the portrayal of the gangster life, the D-boy life, is that message. And let's not beat around the bush. That's the ultimate message that he's giving.
Right.
So is that ultimate message befitting of one that would need to go to inside a school and give any other positive message when his ultimate message is the life? I think that's the question at hand.
Did I hit the blunt and forget?
Okay, and one more thing.
I was confused.
But
I know-
nobody is. And we're kind of going around, beating around
Here's
the
the thing.
bush. Is if I'm out here selling dope, and even if I'm not selling dope, if I'm portraying that I'm selling dope in my music, if that is my message,
Yeah.
would you want me to come and speak to your children at school about the grind, the hustle? I think that's the ultimate question.
And
It's
that's
all
the
in
thing.
how you flip that.
Yeah,
It's-
like it
It's
depends
all in
on
how you sell it. Like
you got to get somewhere. Go ahead.
there was people like Frank Lucas, okay, that actually lived that life and still gave out turkeys and bicycles to the neighborhood.
Right, he
You know
did
what I mean?
good with
Just
it.
because this is what he's doing in order to segue
Wait a
into
minute.
whatever's going on. You know what I'm saying? The community.
agree
They
and
just
to
came off a
disagree.
backpack drive. Their second one. Him and Trap Boy Freddy. His name is Trap Boy Freddy, but they just got done doing a backpack drive. That might be
Hold on.
their ultimate.
I can understand.
You know what I'm saying?
I can see the deeds that you're speaking on.
And that's what's
But
up.
your words, your actions have to interpret what your
Well,
words
Moses,
are doing. You're
that's what's gonna
saying.
grab
You know
that
what I'm saying?
attention.
You gotta.
You know what I'm
And one
saying?
more thing, these schools put on these type of events to have the kids like them, like coming to school, right?
Exactly.
Okay, it's a trap. Just be
So
ready.
why we
Just
not
be ready
blaming
when
the-
your
why we not
when
blaming the
these
school then?
kids when these kids start speaking to you the way you speak to each other, then you all right. You'll see. Nothing good comes of what they're doing for these kids. Like if you
Well,
really
and
care for these
that's
kids,
not
man,
true.
I thought it was.
That's
dope.
not
It's
true.
not. It's not. It's all entrapment, man.
No.
They're teaching-
Because at the
They're-
end of the
look,
day,
look.
he
I
could
thought
go
it
and
was
perform
School
that
is no
song.
longer teaching the truth.
No,
It never
fuck
taught
that.
the truth.
He's
It never taught
speaking
the
the truth, though. He's speaking about what he went through. You don't know what the message was before or after he performed
So
that
why
song.
would they only show
All
the
you saw-
performance?
all
Why
you
ain't
saw
they
was
show him
him
saying
perform.
something positive?
Okay.
Because
that's
if there
what
was a
gets the views.
motivational
The whole
speaker,
point was to say,
That's what gets
hey,
the views.
Yellow Beezy went to 4 schools and performed.
No.
And he did it
that
for
was
free.
to promote his grind for his business.
But we
like
don't
y'all
know what
said.
was said.
Look,
But
it doesn't
if
matter.
it was
It
for the
still-
sake
it
of the
still helps
children,
the kids, bro.
If it was for the sake of the children, why did I not see a clip of him speaking to the kids saying so and so kids?
Because
like
the
everybody
masses
else
don't wanna see that
Hold
shit.
on now, because all the
masses don't wanna see
superstars
that
get
shit.
these moments.
But it doesn't
LeBron
matter.
James,
It doesn't matter if the
"Children,
kids
I
heard
want
him.
want you to stay in school.
It doesn't matter if the kids heard it. If the kids heard that message from him, why would it matter? Why does he
Because
have to
they
tell
show
you what he
everything
told
else,
them?
Black.
He
Because
should not
they
have
show
to tell you what he
everything
told
else.
them.
You-
He-
you
all
can
they
They don't
see
want to
naked-
hear that shit.
All they had
when
to do
they
was
teach.
say,
you can see
hey,
naked women.
You don't
You
have
can
to
see
be like
down,
me.
kids.
Fight.
Calm down.
I'm just saying, it's one thing. You can be out here on these streets slinging drugs, and kids can be walking through all day and see you doing this shit, and then they come up to you and say, "Hey, I want to sling drugs like you. You got a lot of money.
What
you got
you
a
gonna
lot
tell
of
them?
cars.
Don't do this.
No,
I-
don't
I-
do right.
You want to know?
But you
Exactly.
gonna
You
continue
want to know?
doing it?
Don't do that.
That's a hypocrite.
Hello.
Check this
That's a
out.
hypocrite.
Hey, your life don't have to be the same as theirs.
Black, come on.
Hey,
That's
yo,
a
check this
hypocrite.
Down.
You
All right,
can't do one
listen.
thing and tell
I
kids.
think everybody is making great points. I think that there are a number of people that are responsible. I see where you're coming from.
Yeah.
Basically, from what I can sum up, that you're saying is that we're not telling Yellow Beezy to switch up the style of his content, but Moses was just actually put in this.
Or maybe
predicament.
some people are.
Moses went and performed for some kids, and in one of his songs, they accidentally had a cuss word in. We did actually.
didn't
Yeah,
say it.
Moses.
I didn't say it.
In front of the children?
I didn't say it. I didn't say it.
Can I finish?
Go ahead.
And that was my
Moses
fault.
did not say it. We
was
were
my
all
fault.
we all missed it when we did rehearsal. It had the MF word in the song, right? So Moses got feedback from parents from this event, and at the end of the criticism, we came to the drawing table, and it's based on the type of event that you do. Okay, so I'm gonna give Yellow Beezy the benefit of the doubt and say that when it probably got to that point in the song, he probably didn't say the
No,
word.
it did, and they cut it off. Like I watched
And
it.
so I'm gonna
Here's my
give
thing.
Yellow Beezy the benefit of the doubt because he is a parent, and I'm sure
Yeah.
that
He thought about that.
he thought about that. Like, okay, when it
And
gets
see-
to the beam part, I'm not gonna really speak on that, but I like the hook of it. The hook of
So do I.
it for
It's
children
catchy.
to be like, you know, they can sleep on
But
you,
if you're a
but don't
parent-
let that.
Can I be real about something though?
We only got
They
30
they would
seconds.
rather hear that message, whatever the message is, from somebody they consider cool, like Yellow Beezy, as opposed to their teacher. They got to look at every day.
But if you
know
are
what
a
I'm saying?
parent,
They
why
brought 'em in there
would
to help
you
them.
promote something like this to influence all these other kids, but you want to set your kids
We
apart from
do
it?
not know
But
what he
you-
said
you
when the
put-
music was
you
But
playing.
he's a parent.
You
That's
instill
your
values and
overall
morals
goal
within
as
your
a
child,
parent
though.
is to lead your
But
children in the right direction.
I see where, and we're gonna go ahead and move on because I
Yeah,
don't think that I see everybody's point. But at the end of the day,
He did what he did. He
He
what
did a
had
good
to do.
deed. He
Respect
went-
to Yellow Beezy.
went-
I ain't knocking you, brother.
He went
if you
out
hear
and
this.
he could have went anywhere else. He could have went to a strip club, but he decided to go to school.
Yeah.
For schools.
However, the block wouldn't go in and talk about love and sex at a school, right? We would
Right.
switch it up.
I don't
For the-
know.
We would switch. No, we
Because some
wouldn't.
schools might have a
No,
Depends on
because
according
But I
to the
think the
situation.
ultimate point is, would we go send a porn star in to talk
Exactly.
about those
No.
issues?
It wasn't like they sent Amber
transgenders.
Rose.
But,
You know what
but,
I'm
but
saying?
that's what
they
I'm
send
saying.
drag queens in schools
but that's
now.
what I'm
Man.
saying.
Oh shit.
All right,
okay
guys,
to
so
do
we're gonna
this.
go ahead and move on from that
It's
great
okay to do this.
discussion, but we're gonna get ready to go into K-File.
This is 51.
Playing it. You don't have. Hold on, let me start it over.
No, you're good. I love it.
Technical difficulties. Give us a second.
Hey, we need that little screen that got the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
There it is.
So don't be scared. Okay, we're gonna keep this quick because we kind of ran really over on this
Right.
last one, right?
I
No
didn't
doubt.
expect that
It's
to
So
You didn't expect, you didn't remember the Facebook shit?
No, it wasn't
Wait.
that.
right,
It
right.
wasn't like that.
So, London the Great, the engineer, got me on this no code thing.
Shout
What
out
is
to
this
London the
thing?
Great.
Big
Being
up,
at
shout
work.
out.
Shout out London at work.
Kinda
We see
quiet
comments
around
on here too. And so I've been binging on these couple of these shows, D Forbes, and one of them is about these people in the future, and they have robots essentially to help them, coalesce in the future. You know what I'm saying? With things in the future. So and ultimately the gist of the story is that these robots are implanted with the code that will allow them to feel consciousness.
What the fuck?
Yo,
Essentially
ad-libs,
becoming
bro.
human, right?
I love what you're on right now.
Okay, so that kind of got me thinking about this theory, which kind of surrounds what they're talking about here, and I'm sure everybody's heard of it. And it's the theory of singularity. Anybody familiar with singularity? If you're not, here's the definition.
Ouch.
Wait.
You want to go
give
ahead?
a shot at it.
Go ahead.
Let me ask you a question first.
Yes, sir.
Is it like gender related?
No, it's
Okay,
not.
never mind.
It is
It's
not.
a robot understanding human function.
AI intelligence.
You're getting there. So here's the definition according to Wikipedia: the technological singularity is the hypothesis, an educated guess, that the invention of artificial superintelligence will abruptly trigger runaway technological growth,
Fucking right.
resulting in unfathomable changes to human civilization.
Yes, I agree.
Absolutely.
Definitely.
Absolutely.
In layman's terms,
Please.
there will be a time in the future, if not, if we haven't gotten to that point, we're approaching upon it at
Oh,
this
we're
very
there.
moment.
We're there.
We're
that,
there already.
Robots and technology, their intelligence will surpass the human's intellect.
And then we're going to iRobot it.
Here we
Exactly.
go.
And, well, they will then
shit
take
like that.
over,
Look-
probably.
To add on to that, they have created a computer so smart that it's creating its own robots already.
Yeah.
Right, and that's
Okay.
basically what I'm talking about here.
So there is going to be a time that iRobot is occurring.
Yeah.
Will Smith, iRobot. They don't make these movies for
Cut
nothing.
the
It's
check.
always a message. It's
Cut the
always
check.
a message. They tell us what's going to happen to us before it happens.
What you think about it, skeptical black? You're
Man.
the skeptic on.
Come on,
Y'all,
Black.
y'all niggas tripping.
Black and white.
So there
Let's
will.
get it.
You don't think there will never be a point where technology surpasses the human intellect?
gonna try.
No, I feel like algorithms can only go so far, and you have
We're
to,
not talking about it.
Numbers are infinite.
Yeah, well, I understand, but
Numbers are infinite.
I don't know.
We're
I
not
just feel
talking
like
about an algorithm. We're talking about a robot being able to have a conscience.
But a
Yes.
robot being able to have a conscience is nothing but algorithms rewriting different algorithms so that they can understand the concept of thinking in a different type of way, situational thinking.
Okay,
that's what algorithms
okay,
do.
so beyond the algorithm, what do you think about this?
I don't like it.
Okay.
I mean, I need a job. I don't need nobody, doing what I do.
This is the point that I made last week. I was having with Londa and Big Marcus. Like, I don't like it because technology fails us all the time.
All the time.
All the time. I mean, we're sitting here doing the radio. You got, the clicking in the mics. Facebook will shut our videos down. I seen a robot be in room service when my friend went to another country, but what if that robot who brings the room service to her room breaks down at the end of the hallway? Eventually that will happen. We can't depend so much on these iRobots and shit to take over what humans do, because eventually they're gonna all start facing technical problems, right? So what are you going to do when you order room service at a hotel and a robot is supposed to bring you your food and it breaks down and now you gotta wait?
Get a complaint.
I got one worse than that.
Tweet about that shit.
They got the sex dolls.
Well, unfortunately, I think that'll just be a
Wrong
problem
topic.
that you would have,
No,
a
it's
common
not.
problem that you would have in the future.
They got the sex
if
robots.
You had,
Save that for love and sex.
Robots that did these chores and things for us, and they happen to malfunction, that would just be a problem that you would have. That would just be a common problem that you would have. Yes.
But you're gonna have to call a robot to get the robot to fix the robot.
Yeah, you have to take it in or whatever.
To give y'all an example, McDonald's is coming up with a robot that runs the store, and they're going to pay a person $17 to $22 an hour to fix it if it malfunctions.
When you could have paid someone to continue to be room service. There's a Hispanic,
but it ain't no longer about human. That's why they trying to depopulate the world.
$17.
They're
$17.32
It's
an
a
hour.
practice of genocide. Technology, these robots is a practice of genocide, because if they make
y'all
enough.
Are okay with these robots?
I'm not
taking
okay.
over?
I'm against technology.
I'm
I
not
hate the
mad
fact
at the
that we
robot
talk
doing
like
room
this
service.
anymore.
I'm not.
Right.
You know what I mean?
And I think that's the conflict that we will continue to have. There will always be people with moral-based reasons that they don't want the robots to take over, and then we all love our cell phone, and that's technology. You know what I'm saying? Whether you realize it or not. 15 years ago, we didn't have that, and it's
none of this.
I think they say what you have in your hand used to be the supercomputer of yesterday, which was the size of a refrigerator or something.
Yeah,
so you now have that in your hand.
No
so
doubt.
anyway, just to close, they do have a computer that is capable of beating any human in chess now. They do have a computer that is or has written a novel, and it is now being published, and just like any other human, it's gonna do all that stuff. So
They
I'm
also
trying to
have
tell
one
y'all,
that can
man.
understand human emotion.
right, and
Yeah.
that's kind of like
consciousness.
where it all kind of comes together when the synthetic artificial manifest has the ability to decide.
I don't know
That's
if y'all
crazy.
came across
That's crazy.
this, but there is a company that are making droids. You can call them robots, but they are able to take this chip and install it in the back of your head, and it can remember everything. But
Ain't
it's no
nobody
longer-
installing shit in the back.
but this is what it's coming to. Everything is technology.
Nah.
It's coming to it.
No.
And
But
that is
how are they gonna make me?
Oh, they'll make you.
Well, you may
Oh,
already getting further into singularity. You may already be in a computer program. This all may be a simulation.
That's what driver's
Life
license
itself
is
may
for.
just
I
be.
know they may do
this
that,
nigga
but
just-
ain't nobody
this
gonna
nigga
say,
say
"Hey,
we
y'all
in the
right here
Matrix"?
and let me insert
Is that what you
this."
just said to me?
No.
We in the Matrix, basically.
Nah.
All right, well let's go ahead. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead and.
That's your
end it.
K5.
You.
This nigga's scared.
This nigga scared.
Yeah.
So go to church.
After all that, y'all better be scared if the robots are gonna take over like you guys
ain't worried
said they
about
are.
it. I know how to
But
swing.
however, we're gonna get ready to get into a dope video. Yeah, right, by our boy C-Note. This video was shot right here at the Villa Koola Radio Studios. So check it out. We'll be right back. Don't go anywhere because we're going back down memory lane when we come back.
We still got more class.
2 o'clock. 2 o'clock. Rico. I know you hear me calling you.
Yeah, what's going on?
Where's Tino?
Man, it's 2018. He got 2 phones for this. All right, man. Sorry.
What up? Who's this bitch?
Yeah, see, no, who is this bitch? Hey, I didn't even get over here. Where you come from? Goddamn, man. Y'all just have woke up off, man. Goddamn. Yeah. Mother no. Yeah. I'm living in the movie, but I'm not shooting films. A lot of niggas hate me, so I'm like, fuck them. Mother for my daddy, don't nobody know him. I'm strong arming niggas like I work in the gym. Get these niggas out my way, my time is here. Pull out the chopper, nigga, make him quick disappear. I don't give a fuck about a bitch, so let me be clear. Had a bitch play with my heart, and I ain't said one tear. Walking on these niggas in some blue tuck Taylors. I used to call my nigga when I needed a favor. Now I'm fucking on these bitches, cause these bitches love paper. Rapper for a pussy, I ain't paying, see you later. I can give a fuck about what you got going. Your shit is stolen, my shit is potent. Your nigga lumpy, my nigga own it. Look in that pussy, I got baby girl moaning. When I fuck on your bitch, I call this the backstroke. Throw up on the dick, put a hole in her throat. Bitch sucking on my dick like glory. Hoe feeling low with white girl, put the bitch in her nose. Yeah. So you get to the money, yeah, right, nigga. I got your hoe on the other line, nigga. Get it pipe to her all night, nigga, yeah. I'm a fool. What you gon' do? Pull your little tool, little nigga, yeah. You trippin' by no beat, nigga, turn to eat, nigga. I come work for me, she can't keep her legs closed. What's up, pimp, nigga, if he ain't got a free code? 50 for that pussy, bitch, you ain't getting no dough. Jumping in my car, nigga, I don't need a dough. Drugs for the low, packs being sold. Hit for 20 band, I ain't even know I was on. Riding through the city with a strap ready to go. Better ask about me, boy, I ain't never been no hoe. Lover boy, nigga, fell in love with the bitch. Put me in the game, I fell in love with the shit. No milk in my cereal, I love tricks. Nigga, pay my hoe that what you call trip. You threw the ball, interception, that's pitch. My kinfolk made 100 off his wrist. I might have the measles, my diamonds too sick. It's so hard to keep your bitch on my dick. You ain't gotta tell me, cause I know I ain't shit. I'm about whatever, nigga, when it's time to pay rent. I don't want the whip, nigga, if ain't got no tent. I took the bitch to make up that pussy, it had a been. Threw a couple hundred, told her, baby, get it fixed. Let a bitch know out the muzzle, I ain't playing that shit. Uber on speed dial, I'll put you out quick. Fuck on her friend, she been all on my dick. Yeah. So you get to the money, yeah, right, nigga. I got your hoe on the other line, nigga. Get it pipe to her all night, nigga, yeah. I'm a fool. What you gon' do? Pull your little tool, little nigga, yeah. You trippin' by no beat, nigga, turn to eat, nigga. Ah.
All right. We are back. Moses, you
Hey,
my
man,
guy.
I love y'all.
You
I
always,
thank y'all so
don't
much
worry
for
about
letting me be
your
a part of
opinion
this.
is your opinion.
Yeah, and I believe in freedom of speech.
Hey, and then somebody out there agrees with you.
Everybody can't think the same.
No,
I know. If you thought the same,
we
there'd
be
no
robots.
Conversation.
If you
There
thought
would
the
be no
same, we'd be
conversation.
robots.
No doubt.
Hey, listen.
Because when the
Black,
iRobots come, there will be no thoughts.
if you gave me a
Right?
statement, yo, I'm good. I just be like, I know.
Did you
If
just
we
try
all
to
the
imitate
same.
my voice?
I know.
All right, guys. So guess what we're gonna do? We're gonna go back down memory lane. We're gonna talk about where it started. If some of y'all may not know, we actually started the block September 2nd of 2017. So come next week, it will mark our 52nd episode. There's 52 weeks in a year, so shout out to the block for that.
Approximately.
Let me. Huh? Okay, we're gonna go to a clip real quick. Sorry, guys. This ain't what we talked about yesterday. You're listening to The Block with your girl Stephanie Love on VillaCoolaRadio.com. We're working at full capacity. As Big Marcus said yesterday, this was when Black was headed down the road to success.
Look at that young man there. That young man there had so much promise.
Ambition.
He was full of ambition and drive.
Was that your audition tape for the Block?
Like, I want to know what your goals was then.
Is this his audition tape for the Block?
I want to flame you up so bad right now.
Flame him up.
But I know it'd be controversial.
No, just know that the flame is getting thrown right back.
Well, they taught Caesar real well.
Bro.
So much promise.
How did y'all find this?
I'm going places. I'm going to be somebody one day.
He's pretty good. I'm not mad about it.
Okay, what?
The world.
Darius said that was trash.
Will one day know my talent.
Were you in band in school?
I'm going to
So
make
was
it
I,
big.
bro. I played the trumpet. I played the trumpet. And I was in the choir.
My name will be in lights.
Bro. This
Salute
is,
to Black on the
I
saxophone.
want to let y'all know that was so embarrassing, bro.
So can you give us a little history about you playing the sax?
Fuck you, and whoever found this motherfucking video. Whoever found this video is a dumbass,
Well,
and I hate
actually,
you.
you showed it to us.
I did, man,
did.
but y'all, I didn't think it was gonna
Well,
go this far.
hey.
Can y'all at least play one of my songs afterwards so I can redeem myself?
Stay tuned for what's coming. But that was
Saxophone
our
is
boy Blizzity Black from back in the day. Shout out to Black on the block. Black has been rolling with the block for exactly 52 weeks or more and more.
Approximately.
52 weeks and more. When I first met Black, I met Black at my house. I met him as Avanti.
Oh, goddamn! Like just.
Black he's always been one of a kind. Is just sometimes I can't stand Black. Sometimes I just want to like lynch him, like how they used to do the Negroes. Like that's how much he gets under my skin.
Damn.
Can I?
He does. He pushes all those. He has pushed all those buttons some point in my life in this 52 weeks. But I do have to say, the block wouldn't be the block if it wasn't for Black. So shout out to everybody. Get Black.
Hey.
Let's give Black. You hung in there. There was times where we said this motherfucker wasn't gonna make it. He was not gonna make it.
Like last week.
Black, you'll see later in the show when we go back down memory lane. There were some times where he cut it really, really close, y'all. Like up until the minute.
Yeah.
He cut it really, really close, and he was almost out the door. But Black has never missed a Saturday, so I want to give you a shout out to
Big
that.
ups, baby. Big ups.
And I would not have wanted to do this with anyone else but Black. So shout out to Black.
Yeah. Big ups, baby.
Did that you feel mushy?
No, not much.
I felt kind of mushy about that shit.
I appreciate that. This nigga. I appreciate that, bro.
It's nice to see your brother
shout out to my co-host. I mean, shit. I appreciate that comment too, because it's kind of hard being dedicated to a lot of shit. You know,
you were dedicated to that sax.
Okay, do we got a topic or something to talk
All
about?
right, he doesn't like all the attention. I thought you liked the attention. Oh, you're not Black. I'm sorry. You got a haircut today?
Never make a black man blush.
He's fresh. So Black kind of gets like snobbish.
Yeah, he's sophisticated now.
Yeah.
Nigga,
These things
this
happen.
nigga just called me Caesar. You said how much you want to hang me on a tree. He over here ad-libbing like, ooh, damn, a tree. And then y'all done pulled the video and everybody, I'm confused as a motherfucker. Thanks, but fuck y'all still at the same time.
So all I have
I'm
to
okay
tell
with
you,
it.
Black, is stay tuned. All right, so.
It gets
We're
worse.
gonna-
There's more.
better. So shout out to Black and Stephanie Love,
Big
but
ups.
I want to give a
Big
major
ups.
shout out because there was 2 individuals when we first started this game. They didn't quite make it. They made it to how many episodes? Like 5.
Wow, it's been that long?
It's been that long. So shout out to Sophia Ruby and Mickey
Prince Neutron.
Shout out to them. If it wasn't for them, then hey, who knows?
We probably would have killed each other already.
Yeah.
So.
Literally.
Yeah.
So we want to give a shout out to them. We thank y'all for the little bit that y'all put into the show. Shout out to Mickey's Top 5
Bro.
and you know.
Bro, where's
bang bang bang.
Yeah.
That's all I have to
that
say.
was the shots. Yeah, it was. That was
Man
hella
down.
petty. That was hella petty. She said, "Thanks for the little bit that y'all gave. I hope y'all watching.
Hey, hi.
Shout out.
Hey
Big
ho.
ups.
All right, we're gonna get
Hey,
ready to
ho.
jump into
Let's go. Go ahead.
a quick commercial break, guys. We'll be right back. We're gonna go and pour up some shots real quick. And
Yeah.
Yes, we are. I need them.
where's Jamaica?
A
Shout out to
positive
Jamaica.
vibe will
Bring
push you to truly
shots.
strive. Push you beyond the limits you set for yourself inside. Positive thinking complete with positive word. The brokenness in the hood, me and you must repair. My only enemy is negative energy. It's like a sickness, but PVO is the remedy. We stay awoke and never ignore the obvious. I'm selling hope. When you see me, you know it's positive.
Listen. 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 Hey everyone, I've got a fashion insider for all my ladies who know the importance of accessorizing their attire. And even for my fellas out there balling on a budget but still want their woman looking lovely. Let's be real, even the costume gotta be cute and on point, right? Well, Paparazzi Accessories got you covered. With an assortment of durable, nickel and lead-free, aesthetically appealing to the eye, rings, necklaces, bracelets, and more. So go show Miss Lisa Turner some love and support. Go check her out on Instagram at lturner88 or hit up her website at paparazziaccessories.com.
Hey guys, it's your girl Stephanie Love from the block. This is me and my co-host Lizzie Black every Saturday 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Catch us live on Facebook, Twitch, YouTube, and also your one and only VillaCoolerRadio.com. Every week we're sure to provide you with raw, hilarious, and uncut discussions and also exclusive interviews from local artists. Class is now dismissed. That was good.
Yeah.
It's your boy, Mr. IOTBA, Mr. 214, Mr. Undeniable, Mr. These boys can't touch me on my worst day. That's me. Say, man, this Wednesday night between 8 and 9 p.m. Central Time, I want everybody from the 214 to across the pond to tune in on Villa Koola. That's my new radio home. Y'all see it right here under the description, Villa Koola. Man, y'all know how I'm rocking, man. I'm on that bullshit again.
Tune into the block because we always educate you, and especially
Period.
on Black history.
Got to, because I'm black. What are we talking about?
And I'm proud.
Say it loud. Ow.
I'm black and I'm proud.
I'm black and I'm proud.
Hey.
I can dance better.
All right, so we're gonna talk about Kim K, who thinks she's black. That's I officially subscribe to China Fox. That's her name in the video, in the audio you hear. I have officially subscribed to her YouTube channel. She is like my God, my black woman God.
So is she subscribed to the block?
I don't know, but one day
So-
we might get
okay.
China Fox
So
on the
watch
block.
this.
'Cause
You're supporting somebody who doesn't support us.
No. Let's back up.
I mean, that's what we're-
here you go.
that's what we're
Let's
talking
back
about.
up because she doesn't only talk about. She's not supporting. She supports us. You actually should go and subscribe to her YouTube channel
No, thank
because. Okay, well that's on you, but it's not that she doesn't support black folks. Actually, I believe that she's trying to help black folk wake up. Like she reiterated, and let me reiterate to you, black.
Woke.
She is not saying that Stephon Clark deserved to die. No, we're not saying that. She's not saying that Stephon Clark was not a black man who got shot and gunned down by police officers unarmed. She's not saying that. She has acknowledged that is what the situation is. But if we want to really understand who it is that we are supporting, we need to understand that. And we need to bring awareness that when you get gunned down and killed by officers and you want people to fight, we are going to be the people. Black Lives Matter, black people, black women. The statistics state that when these black unarmed men get killed, it's more of black women who go out there and protest. It's more of us who are out at those marches. But yet you get gunned down the same way that millions of other black men get gunned down the same way. And you want us to fight for justice for you. We are. I'm not saying that I won't. But then you go for years. Yeah, I'm hot. I'm hot. You go for years degrading black women. But yet, when you get gunned down and killed, and your black grandmother looks at you out the window getting shot down, but you don't like black women, there's a problem with society. And I think she's only just bringing awareness
That's his
to that.
preference, though. That's his preference not to like black women.
If it's his preference, black, don't be so gullible. But we understand that everybody has a preference. That's not what we're saying.
Okay.
What we're saying is you don't have to verbally demean a black woman, because at the end of the day, the bitch who spit your black ass out her pussy is a black woman. The lady who you live in her home, you couldn't even get a home with you and your foreign wife.
Oh, that was that.
No, that happened during the show.
Right, all the time.
We are right. That's why y'all
shit.
get like this and get so defensive. We are right. Women are starting to gain their voice in black women, and I'm going to continue to speak on niggas who sit here and demean black women and try to make another race seem better than us. You can have your white woman. You can have your Mexican woman. You can have that. But at the end of the day, I'm still going to fight for a black woman. Whether you like it or not, whether you feel some type of way about how black women are, I'm black, I'm proud, and I'm going to state my claim, period.
I mean, I hear you on that, but like still, if I just feel like even if he degraded black women, or if it was a woman who degraded black men, at the end of the day, the police officers who shot and killed that man did not know his
We're
preference.
not taking that
and
away from...
that is a reason to support him. Whether you support his decisions or not, his principles as far as black women go or not, nobody knew except for the people who knew him, who follow him on social media. Nobody knew.
100,000 people who knew him.
But I'm talking about I'm
Black.
talking about in that situation, like
Okay.
the police officers. Nobody knew what the fuck was going on. All they saw was a black
All right.
man. All they saw was a black man.
But where are these white women when it's time for these marches and these protests? These white women that I'm not saying you can't have your preference, but you do not have to go to social media and this is what Stephon Clark said. Stephon Clark said, I don't want nothing black but an Xbox. That's what Stephon Clark said.
Hey,
I don't want a black baby.
That was kind of funny.
I don't want a black baby. I want a foreign baby. My baby is Vietnamese. Nigga, your baby is black. So you're just ignoring the fact that you're black. Say that you hate being a black man. Why do you have to say you don't like black women? You're a black man, but you don't like black women? Come on now.
I mean,
you niggas is sleep.
I mean, I feel like you can't. Well,
You niggas is sleep. The show done turned the fuck up.
I would,
Because when we get on subjects like this, baby, I burn.
You be all sensitive and shit. That's
I'm
just
not
like
sensitive.
it's just
I'm
like,
not. I'm far
it's just
from
like me
sensitive.
saying,
It seems like you're sensitive.
No, that's just like
I'm far
me
from
saying,
sensitive. I'm a black woman that's gonna speak up. Period.
Okay, so that's just
Sensitive,
like me
my
saying
fucking
I
ass.
don't like ugly chicks. I only date pretty chicks, and I talk shit about all the ugly chicks.
You low for that.
You don't think
you low for that.
But you don't think that there's gonna be ugly chicks out there that's gonna still support me because I am black?
No,
because
a woman is not really gonna say you can't put that in the same category as a man saying he don't like. A woman ain't gonna think that she's ugly. That's just what you think. But she ain't. If you don't like her, hell, it's another nigga out there that like her.
Okay,
so fuck it.
I mean the same thing though. It's the same thing, the same exact thing. You know,
exactly.
Look,
Trees.
You know, I talk shit about people all the motherfucking time.
Okay,
and so I don't understand the big deal. If he talks shit about people, like he talks shit about them, and he's a black male, like I would support him. Like I don't mind that he doesn't like black women. I don't mind that he wants nothing black but his ex-wife.
And don't get me wrong, we're not saying that he wasn't wrongfully killed. I'm not saying that. He was wrongfully killed. But you have to think about everybody has a time to go, right? So people need to start understanding that these are things that people are gonna remember about you when you dead and gone. So you did this to yourself. You took the spotlight out of you dying unjustly by getting killed by hell. We don't even know if all the officers were even white at that. So really, can we say that it was a race thing on that? What we're just saying is that the evidence is clear that this motherfucker since 2015 just bitched up and wanted to demean and talk about black women. And when the only thing I can say about a black man who sits here and verbally demeans and puts it in our face about not liking black women, you're a bitch. You're a bitch ass nigga, and that's the only way that I can put it.
And that's crazy that you
it ain't crazy.
Think that way, because like I don't know, I just don't get it. I feel like she took away from him being wrongfully killed by making that video and pointing something out like that, because you were one of the ones that would have stood up for him type shit until that video came out, and now that video came out. I still
stand up for Stephon Clark, but I still stand up for Stephon Clark getting gunned down by officers, unarmed, mistakenly. I don't know if he was mistakenly or wrongfully killed. I don't know, but I do stand up and I do support all black men who were gunned down by officers like this. Period. It doesn't matter how you feel, but I am going to bring awareness and I am going to speak the truth that motherfucker sat on social media for years degrading black women.
But it's not the time for that, though. This is not the time to do that shit. I mean, if you're going to do it, it's not the time.
It's appropriate to talk about it because we are
it's
dealing with
appropriate to talk about the dead person.
It is. It's very appropriate to talk about it.
That doesn't even make sense. Like, how would you didn't want to show the full clip of the first one because you cared about that person's family. This person's family is still grieving.
I didn't cut that. That's how the YouTube, every YouTube clip out there, when it's a news station clip of that video, they're cutting that off. I didn't cut that off.
I didn't say you cut it. I'm just saying we had the full one at our disposal to use, and you said you did not want to use it because of the family. And what she's doing right now, she's making that family go through a harder grieving process than they have to do.
In my opinion, it's appropriate to talk about it.
When
people die, everybody's background comes out. So Stephon Clark, this is your motherfucking background when you get killed and gunned down by unarmed by an officer. This is your background. This is what you talked about before you got killed by white officers. So if you don't want nobody, the family don't want nobody, y'all start holding these motherfuckers accountable and tell them to get off of social media acting like bitches. Period. Now you want to ask me? I'm mad. I'm mad.
You big mad.
I'm big mad. Because that shit, you a low ass black man if you defend any black man sitting there talking about black women, and you got black daughters, you got black mamas, you got black grandmas. Fuck y'all. Fuck y'all. And that's how I put that. I'm mad.
Let's get into some fly shit. The board is down, so let's get into some.
I'm mad because that shit is low for a black man to say that.
Are you gonna? What's low for a black man to say what?
For a black man to think that it's okay for a black man to sit up on social media, or whether you're sitting in a group and just degrade black women like.
A positive vibe will push you to truly strive.
All right, guys. So that was hot. That was
intense.
That was intense. Shout out to Rod Maxfield. I just have to point out his comment. He said coons are dangerous, dead or alive, and the queen is doing right to address that shit.
Okay.
I spoke the truth. I mean, any of y'all have any opinion?
Hell no.
Yeah, I do.
No opinion don't matter. You gave enough. Forbes and Moses said he was gonna back me up.
How can you not respect the man that's demeaning black or who's saying that he don't like black women, but now you condoning this nigga who's calling us coons and shit?
What are you talking about?
I don't condone nobody calling nobody dead or alive.
For someone to sit here and talk about a race that you belong to, that your mom, your sister, your several, you are a coon.
Right.
To me. You fit that motherfucking description.
Okay.
Now,
and if you don't like women,
I wouldn't call you a coon because you don't do coon shit. But when you do coon shit, you fall into that category. You understand
so
me?
I see we about to pick back up on this argument.
If you don't want to fit that description of coon shit, don't do coon shit.
If the nigga don't like black bitches because or black women or black queens, whatever, if he don't like them because they won't let him talk on the radio show,
don't do coon shit.
Or anything like that, it's just like, bro, like again, still that's that man's preference.
And
he doesn't like it.
You know, more things came to reality when I watched this clip because you tried to bring up about, you know, I call bitches ugly every day. Okay, but are you calling only black women ugly? You're not singling out a race, right? When you say, you may say tomorrow a white girl is ugly, or you might say tomorrow a Mexican girl. But I'm talking
because everybody can be ugly, everybody can't be black.
Right.
There's plenty of ugly people in the world.
Specifically about a man. Look, it's baffling to me. It is very baffling to me, and this is the last I'm gonna state about this. For the black man race is the most judged race.
Yes.
In this world, right?
Yes, we are.
Y'all face a lot of judgment from police officers, from the judicial system,
from everybody, from each other.
So,
we're the most judged.
For what's very hurtful is for a race that already faces a lot of judgment to cast that judgment on their own fucking race. That's some cool shit. You don't see Asian men and white men. I can scroll down my timeline today, probably right now, and see a black man
can I be real though?
Can I be of a black woman?
Can I say something as a black man?
Go ahead, black man.
As a black man?
Yes, black man.
I like the women that like me.
Thank you. And I love black men.
No color, no whatever. If she's white, hey, sorry, grandma. Sorry. But look, hey, if she, you know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck if she's purple. She fuck with me, I fuck with her. You know what I'm saying?
And that's exactly how I'm saying. My thing is, it's so much stuff trying to be pointed out about black women, but yet there's white women who do the same exact thing that black women do. The flaws that women are women. I don't give a fuck what type of race you are.
Or they could have been a man.
A white woman will have a problem with her man coming in the house at the wrong time of the night. Do you hear me? A white woman or an Asian woman will have a problem with her man going and having a baby outside of their marriage. You know what I'm saying? There's white men who leave the home. Hell, I just posted a post about a white man go and kill the whole family, but black men just leave. I mean, there's flaws in every race, but for our own race to just, I mean, this is just
other races do it too, whether you want to believe it or not.
It's the regular for a black man too. I don't care if it's race or what you want to call it, but
welcome to America.
I guess it's a part of our culture too.
Yes, it's our culture.
Yeah.
It's definitely culture. We go ahead, Black. I'm sorry,
you
brother.
got it, bro.
I just want to say, man, like, on my spiritual aspect, I'm not gonna get all into the Bible and stuff, but I could. But we're supposed to go through this, man. As black men and women, and anybody of color, we're supposed to go through persecution, man. We're supposed to be frowned upon. deal
God's
with
favorites
it.
have a
Deal
hard
with
time.
it.
You
We
know what I
just
mean?
you gotta know what's best for you. You know what I'm saying? You gotta know how to handle your situations in life, and that's all that matter. Speaking up on behalf of the black culture, I'm not gonna say race because there's only one race. It's human race. Black culture, white culture, Indian culture, it's all culture. But our culture is the most frowned upon, but we also give reasons to be frowned upon. We can't stick with our women. We always cheating. But we also work hard. We also make money. We also provide. So there's flaws and then there's uprisings.
I'm gonna be black to the day I die.
Me too.
Right.
I'm just be
hey yo, black
Moses.
people stand up. Fucking white people stand up, and
supposed to
everywhere
go
in
through this,
between.
man.
Hey, what we got next?
And then we're gonna close it out on this. My point still stands for any black man that thinks it's okay for their fellow black man to sit here and degrade a black woman.
A black woman is fine if she one black woman,
judge
not the
that
whole
black
culture.
woman based off of your experience with her, but don't lump
Stereotypical
all
thoughts. Right.
of
Don't
the black.
When you make that term
because
plural.
I've come across amazing black men, but then I've come across some shitty ass black men, but they all have their own.
And
I'm not gonna say, oh, because this black man cheated on me, well then all these black men gonna cheat on me. You know, I'm just.
He wasn't talking about me. You know what? I'm not.
All right, we're gonna go ahead and stop this because it has been declared that I made some very valid points.
Yeah.
So shout out to all of the black men who are out there agreeing with a sister like me. As you can see, I'm a
Y'all
black
ain't gotta
woman
agree with me.
that will remind you that I'm black and I'm always gonna be proud.
At the end of the day, that nigga dead, and he said what he had to say, and he did what he had to do. He dated who he had to date. I mean, he might have been scorned like a little girl or something,
and he's dead.
And he didn't like all black women. I ain't tripping about that. Okay, that's fine. I ain't tripping about
We're
that.
gonna go ahead and jump into a quick topic.
Please talk about this topic.
Please. I had read a story on shaderoom.com. There's a pole dancing 6th grade teacher. She was suspended after her videos were leaked. And guys, what's surprising about this story is stripping is her second job.
Okay.
So eventually some kids or some parents came across her videos were leaked. And the school suspended her. They have not actually came to the decision that they were going to fire her for good. But right now she is suspended while they are suspended, while they're trying to come to a decision of what will happen to her. Would you be okay?
I am going to go first.
Go first. Would you be okay, Moses, with your child's teacher having a side job as a
You know what? Absolutely. You want to know why?
You know
want to know why?
You're okay with that?
You want to know why? No, I'm not fine with it. No.
Man, I mean, shit.
Listen, I just said this about Yella Beezy. Whatever his name is. Your hustle and your business aspect and your motivational aspect has to be separated.
Fuck that.
Okay?
Look.
Hold on. Because this brother went to 4 different schools and spit the same song at 4 different schools.
So what?
Right?
Look.
Right? Hold on. But y'all put him on a pedestal though. Oh, he's doing his hustle. But this lady is doing her hustle outside of her first job. She is teaching kids first, and then she's going to do what she got to do. Now, she's entitled to her own social media, but the fact that people are trolling and putting her out there, whatever. She got to deal with the consequences, but you can't knock her for doing her hustle. That's her
Not at
hustle.
all. Not
That's
at all.
her hustle.
Yeah, because teachers don't get paid a lot.
Teachers,
Forget what they get paid.
Real shit.
But
People
you
been
have
paying
a
their way for
position.
school for years. People been stripping to get through school for years. Teachers
Through
pay for their
school.
school supplies. I
Through
seen on the
school.
news.
She's already a teacher.
Listen, I seen today that teachers were paying upwards of $500 for their own school supplies. What if she's stripping for your child's education?
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Hey, shut up. Hey, Jimmy.
You can still if you want.
Hold on.
Not on me.
I'm not mad at that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not mad at that.
Wait.
Hold on.
Stop the show.
Shake
Stop the show.
something.
Stop the show. We can't be yelling apparently. Big Mark is over there telling us to keep it down. But I got to give a special shout out to Jamaica. I said, bring the bottle.
You really
And
gonna stop my
she
show
brought the
for-
bottle. But I also have something else to say. I haven't been talking a lot, so I'm about to talk a lot, okay? Because you talk a lot, you talk a lot, and you talk a lot, so here I go talking a lot.
Big mad or little mad?
No, I'm not mad at all. What I'm going to say is, what I'm trying to say is, I don't give a fuck if she
like
is
that
strip.
collar on that shirt.
Man,
Buttoned up.
I got a button loose.
Loosen up, shit.
Button loose.
Appreciate it. I ain't got no problem with my kids' teacher stripping if she gon' do that shit at night. Like she not shaking her ass for the class. She's shaking her ass for the
Absolutely.
cash.
I like that.
She trying to get that bread. Teachers
Wait a minute.
are very underpaid, and like I feel like they should be paid more because who taught a doctor how to be a doctor? A teacher. Who the fuck taught a lawyer how to be a lawyer?
A teacher.
Wait a minute.
Like, I mean, it boils down to that they should be more paid than most of the motherfuckers that they taught, but they're not
not
because
knocking
they
her
didn't go
hustle
through
at
school
all.
as much.
Okay, come on, Black.
I'm not knocking her hustle at all either.
Yes,
So why you
You just knocked her hustle.
Why are you knocking Lil B? I mean,
didn't say she
Yellow
don't need to
Beezy.
be doing
He
it.
didn't knock her hustle. Y'all didn't listen. He
You
didn't knock
compared
her
Yellow
hustle.
Beezy to a stripper.
Compared it to
Okay.
Yellow Beezy.
It's the same thing, man.
Okay, but
It's
how
the
can you
same-
knock Yellow
but-
Beezy and
but,
not knock her?
Hold on.
Right.
Like you said, as long as she ain't shaking it in the classroom. But Yellow Beezy, he went to 4 different schools
He
and
was-
spit the same
he was in the
song, and
auditorium. He wasn't in the
y'all upraise him
classroom.
for his hustle. It's his hustle. He's doing it for a positive purpose. But this lady, she has nothing to do with stripping in school, and she has nothing to do with teaching outside.
We don't know why
at the
she's
strip
stripping.
club. I don't care what her reason. I'm not knocking her. Do what you want to do for your life.
You said what happened?
It is your
What I
decision.
doing? She might be stripping to
Stripping
pay for
for
your
the
school
kid-
supplies, okay?
For the
Like,
kids,
no.
hey, whatever her
look,
purpose
the average
of-
teacher pays upwards of $500 in their own classroom.
I understand.
Out of their pocket.
Whatever
okay?
purpose of her stripping is her purpose, bro. I said that in the beginning.
Yeah, you did.
She put it on social media is why she's being chastised for it. Being
And I don't even think
persecuted
she
for
put it
Keep
on
it all
social-
private.
No, she put it on social media because they had to find it on social media.
Yeah. Well,
So
it
she
could
put
have
it-
been someone
somebody-
in
it
the
could've
strip
been
club
somebody's
that
dad.
videotaped her.
Seen her giving it up.
And it probably was.
You know,
see, this is where you go when
it
you
happens.
She
say
gotta
people
handle
are
business.
throwing stones at a glass house because it probably was like a
student's
dad
dad.
or some
Exactly.
a student's dad. Oh
Mad,
my,
'cause
you
he
know.
couldn't see her
And the
thing.
video done got leaked. He done
It
went on
probably was an
Snapchat
old
and
student
shit.
that she
Yeah,
failed. She
so-
failed that nigga. And then he was like, all right, bitch. Oh, you in the strip club, Miss Johnson? Let a nigga get a lap dance. You know what I'm saying? Boom, bitch. You know,
That's
shaking
weird,
that
Jamie.
ass, shaking that ass.
All right, guys. So that was great.
Shaking that
Thank you, Moses. Thank you,
That-
Moses.
hey, my next
for-
song is gonna be called Shaking That Ass.
Moses is my guy. Moses is my guy. So he brings some valid points. You bring valid points too, Black.
Why do you hate so much to give me credit, fam?
Black, can I
Damn.
say this to you, bro?
I don't know.
Without you, I probably wouldn't have conversation. I appreciate you, bro.
Because Stephanie just agree with everything you say.
No, I
I
didn't say
agree
nothing
with.
about
I didn't agree
Stephanie.
with him on Yellow Beezy. Check yourself. Get back in the
Check
pocket.
yourself or you wreck yourself.
You ain't
even got no pockets.
Get
I
back.
didn't
You
even,
right.
I'm not even acknowledged. We got our own chemistry. You know what I'm saying? But your chemistry
All in your
allows me
feelings
to
and
express
shit.
who I truly am, bro, and how
That's
I
what's
truly feel.
Come
So I
on.
think
That's
you,
deep.
Yeah,
That's
bro,
deep.
for
Damn,
real,
y'all gonna
man.
make me put a button
Nigga,
down
don't
on
wear no
every
plaid
Saturday in
shirt
that
no
bitch.
more. No, don't wear a plaid shirt no more because you just
Hey
too
man, you
tight.
look wonderful.
All right, guys, we are going to jump into some love. We're gonna take it back down memory lane. We used to call love and sex. We used to call this segment. It is now. We did a rendition because it was a little.
He got a
We
little
call it
raunchy at
relationship
times.
hot topics, but now we're gonna go back down memory lane because we used to call it love and sex. So if you tune into the show frequently now, you might be familiar with relationship hot topics. But I'm gonna show you what love and sex used to be like. So we're ready.
You are now listening to The Block with your host Stephanie Love and yours truly, Black, on PillowCoolerRadio.com. Let's go.
Let's talk love and sex.
What up, though? What up, though? What up, though? It's your boy Black and we about to talk some love and sex. See, last week I was on the love side. Back on the sex side, love sex. Disclaimer.
Hi guys, we promote love, safe sex, and marriage, and also quickies.
When did that get added to the disclaimer?
Like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, quickies if you have to, whatever. Listen, I'm gonna put y'all on game on some shit that I just found out about a few weeks ago at the bar.
Oh.
I was sitting next to a couple, and they was like, "Oh, we can't wait to leave. We about to get it on."
Oh yeah.
I'm like, "Damn, can y'all wait till y'all leave to get it on?"
No.
Found a little vial about as small as a eye drop thing. I was like, "What the fuck is this?" It's called sex drops.
Oh.
If you don't know, go get you some sex drops. I have yet to try them, but from what I saw and what I experienced, sex drops is the truth.
Wait a minute. From what you saw and what you ate, so did they ask you to join?
Damn
because
near.
They said that. Oh,
look, damn near.
What bar do you go to?
It was the same bar I always go to, but you're supposed to drop one drop into your drink. You drink it, and you get a body experience and arousal. Yeah. So, but it's only supposed to be one drop. These motherfuckers use the whole bottle.
But wait a minute. I have some questions.
Go buy some sex drops. Your sex drive will not drop.
So can you just walk around and just drop it in people's?
You can.
What does it have in it?
I don't know. It arouses you. It's not a roofie. Like, it's not like you're gonna be having sex with a unconscious person. You're gonna be having sex with somebody who really wants it. Like, sex drops. Sex drops.
But that person might not have actually wanted it, but because you dropped sex drops in their cup.
No. They might not have wanted it with you, but they gonna want it. Listen, go get you some sex drops.
So where can we purchase these sex drops?
They not paying us. I'm not about to plug them in. Go to a sex store, buy some sex drops. If you want a full body arousal, like not just the little private areas, you want a full body arousal, go get you some sex drops. It'll change your world. It'll change your body. You'll be tingling. Wait a minute, Marcus, she needs some help. She needs you to go buy her some sex drops.
I don't need no sex drops.
No, fuck that.
I am the sex drop. All you need is a little bit of Stephanie Love.
My mic fell.
I am the sex drop. I might need to start me a line of sex drops. I got a sex drop on top of my head.
What? First of all, what the fuck?
Shit, y'all said step it up a notch.
Well, that was like 5 notches.
I don't need no lubricant. I don't need no sex drops.
Wait, stop. It's my love and sex segment. Listen, go get you some sex drops. We going to a commercial or a video. We going to a video. We're going to a video. Stephanie Love is dropping sex or sex drop. I don't know what the fuck she's doing.
You know what my sex drop is?
Oh my goodness.
Saliva.
Oh my goodness. I feel like nobody needed to know that except for that young man.
This is love and sex. This is the raw, uncut. You never know.
You know what my sex drop is?
Oh shit! What's your sex drop?
That's love and sex.
All right, so we about to go into this video, but I want to finish. You see this? You see how long this thing got? You know, they call it the flavor saver. I can just at any time. Like, damn, that was. Hold on, let me.
I wonder how it got that long.
Video, cut.
All right. That was your love and sex, now known as relationship hot topics, and that could pretty much tell you why you're like, because when we start seeing that our moms and our dads and and the deacons at our church, and sometimes even the pastors would tune into the block, I was like, nah, look, player. We're gonna have
Man,
to switch this up a little bit.
We got to block them because that shit got tears in my eyes. That shit was
dope.
That
So
was funny.
go out and get you some sex drops, guys. You probably can make your own little sex drops if you just get a little bit of lubricant. No, don't let me.
Wait. No,
put that
see,
shit in
we
your
not about to do.
Or maybe like crushed up X pills
No, not crushed up X pills.
and Xanax.
Just damn, you trying to kill a mother?fucker?
Oh yeah, that
Like they're
would
gonna
be
be
like
ready to
murder.
run around
That'd
and
be
go to
like
sleep at
murder,
the same time.
suicide.
They're gonna be sleep running.
Alright, that was your love and sex, guys. This is why you need to come to the Boom Boom Lounge, 4222 West Camp Wisdom Road next Saturday. Doors open at 8 p.m. because we are going to give you the block on an X pill.
Okay.
And handlebars.
And we might have some sex drops
We
there.
probably will have sex drops and flavor savers.
Yeah, you could just walk around and like squirt them hoes and people drinks that everybody.
No,
just
no,
like,
don't.
Oh no, because then that would be like a full orgy.
You don't. Everybody in the motherfucker fucking and shit. No.
Well, it is the Boom Boom Lounge.
No, we not trying to boom boom there.
I'm sorry. All right. We're
It's
going
not
to
that
get
kind of party.
into
Yeah.
a video, guys. Take a quick break.
She
go
about to
pour
turn
up
this
some
on
more
into a
shots.
swingers club and shit.
What video we got coming up next? It's just a video, guys.
We'll
Stay
explain
tuned. Shout
it in a
out
minute.
to Alex Herman. Alex, make sure you hit us up. We see you are eager to get your music. We'll give you some details to get your music on the next show. Thank you for tuning in. Go ahead and hit us up so we can give you that information. And
Can
we'll
you
make
get to
sure
this
it gets
video?
done.
Villa, Koola, yeah, we do it the Koola way, yeah, yeah, But I'm on point, yeah, I'm on point. I stay on my P's and Q's, wear my shoes once. Tell me how you feel, tell me how it feels. Everybody fake, ain't nobody real. So I'm on point, so I'm on point. I stay on my P's and Q's, wear my shoes once. So I'm on point, so I'm on point. I stay on my P's and Q's, wear my shoes once. Yeah. Life is such a roller coaster, buckle up. Every night I say a prayer for everyone I love. And when I make it, bro, I'm taking every one of us. Everyone who struggled with me, we was in the mud. Chasing paper, wishing acres could belong to me. So many haters, but I'm favored, so I'm ghost to see. Once you break them bad cycles, failure won't proceed. Know what you want, you possess, you got it with ease. Mind power, no wasting divine hours. We tasting the Lord's fruit, the gutter we climbed out of. Word to Marley, I'm recording my redemption song. I live according to his will, I was a vagabond. Now that the flow has been valued, they wanna tag along. I never tag him in pictures, they got the picture wrong. I know you picture me losing, but I am truly strong. Picture me cruising, it's something to see me in a zone. I'm Jordan back in 9-7. I battled them weapons for them, still survived 7. Legendary lifestyle, we eat till we full. I'm never worried, even though I'm a sheep with the wolves. It's necessary that you bury all negative bull. Adversary scheming on you, stay ready to pull. I'm lion hearted, God told me that I'm a target. Your purpose is such a threat, they want me inside a coffin. But I'm on point, yeah, I'm on point. I stay on my P's and Q's, wear my shoes once. Tell me how you feel, tell me how it feels. Everybody fake, ain't nobody real. So I'm on point, so I'm on point. I stay on my P's and Q's, wear my shoes once. So I'm on point, so I'm on point. I stay on my P's and Q's, wear my shoes once. How we beefing from social sites? We used to be social and kick it every night. Friends ain't friends, where the love go? I carry my company like a tugboat. Beware of the company that you keep. Some niggas is 40 and still asleep. I need me no audience when I speak. Any issues with family is kept discreet. Shush. But I'm on point, yeah, I'm on point. I stay on my P's and Q's, wear my shoes once. But I'm on point, I stay on point. On my P's and Q's, wear my shoes once.
ladies, man.
All right, guys. So that was Blizzity Black and super producer Cam King when they challenged each other in a one-on-one basketball
Who won
game.
that shit? I heard about
Do you
that.
want to know the results?
On my first
Who
interview.
won that
Can you
shit, Black?
guess? Just guess, Moses and D4.
Cam.
Who won that shit, Black?
That was on my first interview on the block. I never did find out who did that. Oh, damn.
Who
Cam
won that shit,
What
Black?
was the score?
Do we got?
Do y'all remember what the score was?
About
What was the score?
7-5.
No, it was
about-
something to 10.
And Tim, you were
was
how
like
old
that.
at that time?
40.
And what was your stats before this?
Oh, I had just lost an eye. I was completely blind in one eye.
What?
No, actually, I had an eye infection because I had some old contacts.
He played with one eye, y'all.
So my eye was infected.
He played with one
Had to go to the
eye.
emergency
That's how I know
room.
you won.
He played with
lost
one
some
eye.
vision in the eye.
That's how I know you won.
And I wore contacts. I wore glasses, so I didn't have my glasses on, so I was actually like blind in both eyes. But
Oh,
left
But
eye-
he Stevie Wondered that nigga.
Did you hit a hook shot?
no hook shots needed. I had to trust the
I still do
jumper
those.
going.
That's
I
muscle
still,
memory.
I still do those.
All
I do
right,
hook
Black.
shots.
Shout out to you for the
I
hard
was
work.
no
Big
fuck
ups, I
that.
mean.
I had killed a 6-pack on the show that day.
That's
and
every
I can see that.
show. Every show.
no,
I can see that.
y'all ain't been noticing. I've only been drinking 3 of them hoes and taking 3 with me lately, like for a long
pretty
time.
good.
Okay.
So
That's good.
there's
Shout
that.
out to
But then
sobriety.
kinda. But at the same time, I felt sorry for the old man. And you know, I
Is that what
I took a little easy on him and
sorry.
shit.
Because this old man did.
I let him get his jumpers off, you know what I'm
Not
saying? I
only
blocked
just-
1 or 2, but you know, I wasn't really jumping like talking about.
Okay.
Don't you pull up that damn
Not
video?
only did I just come out of surgery for my eye, this old man has probably smoked every day for the last 25 years.
I can see
But
that
see,
too.
you
So
had
that
been
probably-
drinking
25 years.
But that probably my lungs and your liver
and lungs.
being
I
at
got liver
20
and lungs.
But you're 27 years old.
No,
bro.
I'm not 27. I'm almost 30.
28.
Almost 30. So you
Like
28.
I
No,
turn.
Black, you can't because when you started with us, you made reference to you. So do you lie your age?
No, I don't lie
You
my
said
age.
you were 27.
No, I did not.
So then you had a birthday.
I am.
You're 28.
I will be 30
Episode
this year. At the
27.
end of
So
this
you
year,
lied.
I'm 30.
25,
I've never lied about my age.
26, 27, 28, 29, 30 years old. I still had 10 plus years
Ahead
on
of
you.
you.
Oh, well,
brother-in-law.
congratulations, Michael Jordan. I mean, what the fuck?
All right, guys. So that was. We may have another challenge. Seems like coming up soon. So
Man,
I'm in this
I
one.
already said I wanted a
gotta see this.
rematch.
When we putting this
I
hump
gotta
up?
see this shit.
we want a rematch.
Big
We'll
bro.
get that. We'll get that scheduled very, very soon. But we're
Got
gonna
to.
go ahead and get into another topic, and it is again about Black women. So listen, multiple women were rejected from jobs after a company says they have quote unquote ghetto names. So a Missouri health clinic sent emails to multiple women applicants denying them of job offers because of their names. At least 20 women, including Hermisha Robinson and Dornisha Zachary.
Wait, nope, hell no. Mm-mm.
Don't discriminate.
I'm
See,
just.
black men don't do this, black
No,
men.
I'm
Don't do
reject.
this.
I'm rejecting
Don't,
these names.
See.
What?
They received rejection letters from St. Louis Health Clinic earlier this week, and in the email, the company said it did not hire candidates that have what it says ghetto names.
Oh, that's fucked up.
It actually said, quote unquote, "Thank you for your interest and careers at Mentality Health. Unfortunately, we do not consider candidates that have suggestive ghetto names. We wish the best in your career search." That's what the rejection letter actually read.
Damn.
So Robinson, who was one of the ladies, Hermisha Robinson to be exact, she is one of the ones who applied for a customer service position at the health center. She posted it on video on Facebook that she was very hurt, and she asked people to share because the discrimination has to stop.
It's not
Okay, all right.
discrimination.
So wait, real quick before you read those other bullet points, I absolutely agree with her saying that the discrimination has to stop. Now, it's crazy because I've been a manager, And one, these kids didn't give themselves this name. It was their mom and or their dad or grandma, whoever the fuck was around. They didn't give themselves these names. What it boils down to is because your name is Hermisha, Doniqua, Aquanisha, Shaniqua, like they automatically assume you're black.
Right.
That's what it boils down to. And with that being said, it's like I didn't name myself. Yeah, my mama might have been and this is so stereotypical, but I'm gonna say it. Yeah, my mama might have been a crackhead, but I learned from that. I learned from the mistakes that she made. Right. I haven't had the money, or my mom gave me this name and I hold my mom dear, so I'm going to keep this name, but I'm trying to get a job. I have a degree to get this job. I went through school.
So let me ask you this though, Black, because I think we might agree on this. When bearing a child and you have to come across that bridge where you have to name your child, do you think that in this society nowadays that we should put more thought into what we name our children, or should it not even matter that everybody
there should be a little bit of thought that goes into what you name
for me,
your child.
Real quick before you finish, Forbes, I got you.
Yeah.
For me, that's how I was raised. Like I was raised on some don't name your child some ghetto name,
right?
Because you got to worry about jobs. As you see, I ain't got no piercings in my ear. That was another thing. Tattoos was another thing. You know what I'm saying? So I do have tattoos, but like I don't have them where you can see them. Right. If I have on a short sleeve shirt, you can't see any of my tattoos because of how I was raised. But I will also say that that should not determine how you make your money or your well-being. Your name. Your name should not determine that.
Well, and I agree, Black. And I'm gonna say in the profession that I work in, where I have to like call people out by their name. The worst thing is when you get a name and you like. I had a chick who she was a black chick, and her name was, I can't even tell you what her name was because it looked like it had about. I counted how many letters were in just her first name. Do you want to know?
Yes. The whole alphabet.
15 letters in her first name. I immediately went back to the time when she was a kid and had to learn how to spell her. Like, you got your daughter just, she probably was the only one who didn't know how to write her name because her name is so damn long.
She might have got it.
I'm sure she got it eventually.
You wanted to say something.
Oh, I don't know. The name definitely has a lot to do with it because, like, when I walk into a lot of job interviews, they're always shocked, like, oh, you're Daniel?
You're Daniel.
Like, you know what I mean?
Oh,
like,
you're Daniel.
Right. So by the time I'm in it, and I got tattoos every fucking where, but until a couple Fridays go by, and then I might let that polo come on, and they're like, what the fuck?
So,
but, you know.
I got you, Moses. I'm sorry. There's another clip, well, not a clip, but there's another episode that we did where I was upset about the teller at the gas station. Because he couldn't speak English. His name was like it was like I kept saying Akbar, but he went by Akbar. Jeremy.
Yeah.
Like
but your shirt say Akbar.
No, nigga, you was born he was born in India.
But that's what they do when they
like,
come over here.
Exactly.
And that's their name.
This is what I wanted to comment on. I'm gonna ask y'all something and then I'm gonna say something. All right. Has it ever occurred to you that people need to learn how to read?
What?
Has it ever occurred to you?
Is that even a question? Everybody needs to know how to read.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's important.
So some names are more simple than what people make them out to be. Now the discrimination was possibly
don't always
there.
learn to read.
Like Absidy.
This is what I want to say.
How you gonna learn to read in a foreign language?
Akbar was from another
That's
place.
foreign.
He's foreign, right? You weren't sure how to say
read English.
So to make it easy for you, he just said, "My name is Jeremy." Now you know your name is messed up, Hermisha, or whatever her name is. You know your name is messed up. I ain't saying don't take pride in your name, but make it. My name is Misha.
But Akbar is working at his uncle's shell, as opposed to Hermisha, who got to go and get that job cold. You
And she
understand?
has to give her real name.
Yeah, she has to.
Like I have
Misha is
a
her real
cousin.
name.
I have
No,
two
it's not.
cousins. Let me tell you,
Her
I have.
Misha is in her name, so
But she
therefore it's her
can't.
real
But
name.
when she's applying for that job and filling
doesn't
out,
match
she
with the
has
social
to
security
put,
number,
She has to put
background
her legal
checks.
name. Now, once she gets her foot in the door, like me, my name is Stephanie, right?
she
My
gets her
legal,
foot in the door.
My legal name is Stephanie, but at work
Stephanie's
they call
getting a
me
job.
Steph.
I just want to
Stephanie's
say,
getting a job.
I just want to say, don't
Stephanie
dwell,
could be white.
Don't dwell
You know what I
on
mean?
rejection. Keep it moving.
Keep it moving. I
Well,
mean, that's all she can do. She didn't get the job.
You can say that, but like you didn't work your ass off to get a job like this, and the
But that
places
ain't
you
the only
thought.
job that is providing your field.
But why
Other
they haven't even
places-
they haven't even tried to
let me
test
take
you
this.
out.
Let me take this kind of in a somewhat different direction, because I think we all agree that in a perfect world, in a perfect society, we would all be able to name our children whatever we so called or wanted to, and it would be okay. If I wanted to name my child refrigerator box,
hey, that's your business.
it should be my business.
just
I
wanna
mean, that's
know-
what we're going now with Blue Ivies and all this
what's
North and
going through
West
your
and all
head?
this other stuff. That's kind of where we're going. So I think what your child's name shouldn't and ultimately doesn't matter. If you have tattoos,
Doesn't matter.
it shouldn't and it ultimately don't matter. If you know and are qualified to do a particular job, you should be doing that job.
That's the discrimination.
Regardless. So where I want to take this is, I feel like we as a people should stop wanting to be included in a society in which does not want us to be a part
Thank
of.
you.
And so instead of getting upset that society doesn't want my Mercedes Alizé Shawanette,
But if your name is Alizé, you're not getting hired either.
But that's what I'm saying. If I
you
wanted to
drink
name my
Alizé.
child Alizé and she's qualified for that job, why should she have that job? So,
if I
but
name
we
my daughter
as a people
Courvoisier,
should stop worrying
she get
about society rejecting us because of our name or color or whatever, and just include ourselves into whatever we're trying to be a part of.
wanna
And
give
I
you-
think that's the direction our people should go in.
So what's the solution to that? Like,
I want to give you a scripture real quick since I mentioned something.
Church.
Galatians chapter 3, read verses 13 through 15. And I can't quote it right off the top of my head, but at the very end of one of the verses it says, "Cursed are those that hang from trees." And what culture is more known to hang from a tree than any other culture?
You so
Well,
black.
Okay, you're
Why are we
absolutely
talking
right,
about
and,
all
and,
these
and I'm gonna say this, and
I'm
I'm
not-
gonna get off on it. But Moses, that's kind of where I have to like jump off of your bandwagon, because no, hold on. Moses said give some very valid points, and I'm with your revolutionary spirit because that's where I'm at. We need to get our own, include our own, and that means a revolt from what you are already trying to make
norm.
yourself a part of.
Right.
But okay, in that, a part of our people's problem is that we are determined to be stuck to this prophecy that we are to be slaves. And if we keep that mentality, we will always be slaves. So if once you break that bind that we are prophesized to be slaves and we will progress as a people and come out of that, and we will grow.
Now I know a couple
I
shows
feel.
back. I know
That
a
was
couple
beautiful.
shows back.
This is
I'm not contradicting my statements at all when I say if the people don't come together, there will be no unity. If the people don't come, there is no unity, which makes the community. But at the same time, you have to understand your culture is going to go through the hardest of times. It's not necessarily changing.
But that's what I'm saying.
slavery.
So says who? So
Huh?
says who?
So says society. It's showing us.
Okay.
No matter how hard we fight, no matter how hard we rebel, we still fall short.
I mean, that's going to be anybody.
That's all across the board,
regardless of your color.
Yes,
Why
it
are we
is.
so jealous of the white man being rich?
I'm not jealous. I'm not jealous. I'm not jealous of the white man being rich. Black man being rich.
Motherfucking white man at all.
I'm not jealous of none of that shit.
We, as in general, it wasn't y'all. I
No,
said we
I'm
as in
sorry,
general
Moses.
people.
I just
Well,
so happen to feel like,
that's
you know, fuck that. You know what I'm saying? That's all.
No, and I feel the same way. Fuck that shit, because I'm not tripping on
That's
nobody
a
being
Negro
rich.
or a nigga. He wants what the white man has.
Nigga,
I want
why?
a house like the white man. I want a Mercedes Benz
At
like
the
the
end
white
of
man.
the
That's a
day.
nigga.
But that's what we refer to.
Yeah, that's a
ourselves
nigga.
as.
At the
Fuck
end of
that.
the
Means
day.
king.
I know a bunch of foreign people and black people and whatever the fucks that got a bunch of big houses in all these neighborhoods that I want to live in. What the fuck is the white man doing?
And I'm not jealous of none of them. I'm just trying to get to that point.
Americans, what we say
that's
is
bullshit.
generally
The white man.
I
Oh,
want
you
what
talk
he
white.
has.
I want what
See,
he
no,
has.
no,
Right.
but
We don't
look,
say
I
I want what Akbar
I
has
wanna
in
point
India.
something out.
He says
Can
I
I-
want what
Akbar got it
such
over
and
here,
such.
though.
But that's not what we say.
Right.
That's not our mentality.
You right.
Okay,
You
let
right,
me.
bro.
Can I point something out? The same way that you guys, because he didn't say y'all. He He wasn't saying black.
Right.
And D Forbes and Cam. He just said black men, and y'all got immediately defensive, right?
I'm a black man.
That's the
I'm a black
same
man,
exact
damn it.
way
Now she
we
about to bring that
feel
back.
when y'all say black women. I just had to say.
Stephanie
that.
Love.
No,
It's
I
like
got
when we
you.
were talking about
I
child
got you.
support the other day.
Stereotypes, yeah.
I just have to say, so you see the
You know?
feeling. It's not that
Stereotypes.
he's saying
No,
that
I get it. Yeah.
y'all are jealous that Black, D Forbes, Cam, Marcus are jealous of because we're all doing something that could really make us millionaires, right? So it's probably
Fact.
people out there who
Fact.
looking at us and jealous of us. But
That's true.
there is the Black society is trying to. It's some who are trying to imitate the white people, because white people have always been known to be wealthy,
Well, you
rich,
do it when
lavish
you. I
houses.
mean, we all have done it. I'm not gonna disinclude myself because I've been
Right.
there as well. I
too.
wanted to move out of the hood and go to Frisco and Plano.
But you
and
wanted to
that
move out
is
of the
that-
hood because of not the houses.
because I wanted better. Right. That's the mentality. But regardless of my motive of doing it, I am still displacing myself from the community that needs me to be a part of a culture and society that
something
does
better.
not and make it better
Exactly.
without having
As
any
opposed to-
regard to where I came from. Yeah, I'm gonna
Instead
go
of
back
making
and
those
visit
big
grandmama
houses
on
in
Christmas and
your
Thanksgiving,
community.
but I don't devote if I'm a lawyer. I don't open up my practice in the hood where I came from. I go
You
out to
open
where
it
the
over
people
there,
at.
where you can make the money.
It's you don't go out to where the people at. You go out to where the money's at.
That same thing.
No, it's
That's
two
what I just
totally
said.
different
The
things.
people-
That's what I just said.
Like,
You know, a lot of things
And
have been
that's the
said
corrupt
about
thinking,
the
brother.
location
People equate to
of-
the money.
Well, we're gonna get ready to move on, but
Please
I
fill
see
up the
your
jar
point,
faster.
Cam, because a lot of comments have been made about the location of Villa Koola. You know, like we limit ourselves
On the
because
block.
of where we're at. So you have people who from Bishop Arts or Frisco or Lil M who may not ever come here because of where we're at.
Can I say something
they
about
feel,
that?
We don't feel like that. We're cool with where we're at. We love
Can I say
where
something
we're at.
about that?
But some people have said we probably would do better in business if we weren't.
And we know that.
Can I say something about that though?
what about the money though?
The block
I'm gonna break
has
that down to you.
the best. Let me say that again. The block, Villa Koola Radio, has the best security anywhere in Dallas, Texas. You cannot pull up here and not be a part of what's going on in this building and be okay.
Yeah.
If you got some other shit going on, don't pull up in
Yeah.
front of this.
You
motherfucker.
better believe. I
And you
faced
just said,
interrogation
what about
when
the
I
money?
first came.
What about the money? And
The
that's
best
the
security.
exact corrupt thinking that I'm talking about, because it's about community. It's about bonding my people, like helping
putting the
my
unity
people.
back in
There's some
community.
people that can't get out to Plano, but they can ride. They can walk or ride one of these bikes up here, and we can service them. If we wasn't here, that's not possible because I'm out making my money with everybody else.
Right,
And
but you can
have to
always
make a
feed your money
decision.
back in.
You have to make a decision. Do I want to sell out for the money, or do I want to be here for my people?
And I feel like it's more of a. I don't feel like it's selling out for
and
the
that's
money.
your corrupt thinking.
Okay, and that's
you are
fine.
selling
That's
out
fine. You
for
can
the
call
money.
it corrupt thinking, but I don't feel like you selling out for the money. I feel like you are being not selfish, but you are worried about yourself at a time because what you want to do is you want to better. You want to better your life. You want to better yourself.
Getting paid. I'm worried about getting this and that and the other.
Bro, you know, we all know that in a sense, money makes the world go round.
No, it doesn't.
We all know in a sense
that you are talking about.
And that's fine. That's the matrix that I was talking about. But
I have to have money to do
if you
this
don't
now.
have money, what can you do?
Hold up.
Like I was
I can
unemployed.
live.
At the end of the day,
for a while, and I couldn't really do shit. I just had to sit there because I didn't have no money.
No, and I think we've had this conversation. There's been times where I didn't have a job, and I didn't struggle as much as I did when I did have a job.
Come on, you always struggle.
You can't take my experience away from me. I'm upon my experience.
At the end of the day, you gotta have money. You gotta have money.
I'm not saying that you can't have money.
Can I say something? I'm sorry, Steph.
No, you're good.
Because you be speaking the truth. Let me tell y'all something that's a living testament. I am probably one of the brokest dudes on this show right now. Every day of the week.
I bet you not.
My work, I guarantee
I bet you not.
got money in your pocket.
Everybody's been
But
broke.
what I'm saying is, there have been months, maybe years at a time that I have survived with no money. People, it all matters what you do and how you carry yourself in life.
You didn't survive with no money. You survived with money that wasn't yours.
At the end of the day, you just surviving though.
That's the whole point.
You know what I'm saying? You're not trying to. In order to live comfortable and enjoy life, and you know what I'm saying, you gotta have money.
Right. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's a struggle not to have money. Like
it's a struggle with money.
You are absolutely correct. And what we are talking about is society. We are talking about the matrix. We want to have things.
Right.
I want to have a family. My family has to have things. Right. That's all a matrix. That's all stuff that somebody said you have to have.
How was that a matrix?
So you saying that's make believe?
Hold on. Yes. Yeah. I'm
Is it wrong that I want a man?
No, I'm not saying it's make believe.
I ain't talking about the I'm talking about being able to go to work and not worry about whether my child is going to eat or not, or if my light's gonna be off when I come home. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to live like that.
Living testament. I work to pay my rent. I don't receive money. I work to pay my rent. My children are fed. My children are sheltered. My children are clothed. Because
how do you have a farm? Like, are you a seamstress?
Look, brother,
like, how the fuck are you getting these? How are you getting this without money? How are you getting it without money?
I live by faith, man.
All right, listen, guys, because I got so much shit that I put together for this show, and I'm not gonna waste my life because we're going over time. I agree. I have been broke. You hear me?
Right.
But I have been able to. I mean, literally $2 in my pocket, a penny in my pocket, and there has never been a time where I've said, "Oh, I'm sorry, kids. We're not gonna eat today."
What?
Hell no.
No.
I went in that kitchen and made something.
But everybody has their own experiences. Right. I'm not gonna take that away from. Some people have struggled harder than others. Some have not had to face struggles that others have had to face. You should be happy for that. So sometimes our relating to these situations are totally different because your experiences aren't my experiences. So we can probably, me and Moses and Cam and whoever, we can probably agree on some things, but because your experience was different from ours, and it just is what it is, guys. Let's respect each other's opinions at the end of the day.
We always respect each other's opinions. Don't mean we gotta agree with them.
You're a little
Don't mean we gotta agree with them.
That's family for you, baby.
Don't put words in my mouth. I'm not saying agree. I'm just saying it seems as
you
though
said that,
you're a little uptight. So just
I need to take another button off.
take another button off. All right, right, guys. So no, you can't. But I'm sorry, because we're running out of time.
You can do shit like that when it's your show.
I got some good shit for y'all guys. We're gonna get ready to go into another little special back down memory lane. And this may even get us a little bit heated. So I want to stay a little bit of time for us to discuss this. Yes.
Yeah, I thought so. That's not it.
No, that's all good.
Go ahead and get into, does a man have the right to hit a stud? We had this conversation a couple of weeks ago, and it got very heated. I, who am a big advocate for women, no matter what lifestyle they try to live, I believe that a woman should be treated as such. And some of the men that were present said that no, if a stud was to try and approach them, a stud, let's say, if those who don't know what a stud is a young lady who decides to take on the look or the appearance as a man. And I was like, no, she's a woman. Always keep in mind that she's a woman and be the bigger person. But we had some men that said if a stud was to approach him and try to get aggressive and initiate an altercation with him, he definitely will hit her back.
Look at that picture that's on there.
That is a stud. So if you are a man, black, let me go ahead because we've had this discussion and I want you to tell the listeners what your damn, you got some good numbers on that.
Yeah, appreciate you. You the one hating.
But, so, black, you get into an altercation with a stud, and she's like, she wants to fight you. You're like, nah, man, chill, man. You know, bad. But then she hit you with a two-piece. What you gonna do?
Hit her with a one-piece.
You would really hit a woman?
Man, fuck yeah.
Why is it okay for you to hit a woman?
Because she is not acting as a woman at that point.
But she is a woman.
Okay, she don't know that. I'm about to show her. Man. You got me fucked up. Like, you can't come at me like you a man, putting your hands on me like you're a man.
But how hard is it for you to walk away?
Man, look, once I'm hit, it ain't no walking away. I don't walk away from getting hit. I'm sorry. Like, I just can't. It's not in my blood. Like, as soon as I get hit, my adrenaline starts moving, and nigga, we going. Anybody that hits me is about to get hit back.
Yeah.
No.
What if the question was asked, what if she's just like clowning, she pushing you, she's trying to get you to hit her. You gonna involve yourself in that?
She might get that reaction. Wow. Fucking with me.
Then you're gonna go to jail for, what did you say?
For what? For mutual
aggravated
combat?
Assault.
For mutual combat because this bitch touched me.
Domestic violence is what you would go to jail for. You would have to call your wife and tell your wife you got into a fight with a stud.
Hey, look. Can you come bail me out? I'm in for domestic violence. Domestic violence, what? Yeah, this bitch thought she was a nigga and I had to show her she was really a bitch.
See, why do you have to? She knows she's a woman. Man. You don't have to show her she's a woman. In reality, she knows she's a woman.
Okay,
I think that a man should not put himself in a predicament. He should be the bigger person and walk away. Men should not hit women, period.
That's so... And you talk about double standards all the time. So let's not be the double standard.
But how
today,
am I being a double standard?
Because you're telling me that a man should walk away from somebody throwing punches or pushing him. So you think I should walk away from another man doing the same thing?
Black, we're talking about a woman hitting
I asked you that.
We're talking about if a man hits you, that's a different story. Y'all handle y'all thing like y'all a man. You know what I'm saying? But when it comes to a stud in particular who is carrying herself as a man, but in reality we know that she's a woman, right, you should be the bigger. It's not a double standard.
It is.
You should be a bigger. Because that's a woman.
If you are acting as a man, and you feel like you're going to put your hands on a man,
that's not going to justify when the police come and pick you up because you hit a woman. You can't tell the police, well, she carrying herself like she a man.
Okay.
So I hit her like she a man. All right, man, put your hand behind your back. You're going straight down to county juice.
If she hits me first, it's self-defense. I'm not just going. I'm not going to pick a fight with a stud. I'm not going to pick a fight with a woman. Period. I'm not trying to hit a.
Why? And this is before he became the woman beater.
Why am I a woman beater?
Now, if you might have asked him then,
No, the answer is still yes. The answer is still yes.
He probably
no,
would be
yeah,
like, yeah,
really,
I do hit stuff.
Really? No, actually,
Straight A, no
At that
beer,
time,
no
I was in college. Believe it or not, I was in college when I put this video out. It was my first time home since I had been in college, and I was like, you know what? I want to play my sax, so I played my sax. That's why I posted this shit on YouTube, and it was, it was what it was.
All right,
No. So, did you see the woman in that picture?
I saw it for the second time. Yeah,
Okay.
Well, actually, the third time because I watched it the other day.
She was beastie as fuck.
She still is
She
a
was
woman.
huge.
But Moses was over here like he's.
You always go to Moses first. You know what?
So
After the 52nd episode, I'm gonna be there. But after that, Moses, you can have my spot.
Do your thing.
Because she likes you better than me. She can't even come this way first.
That ain't what I'm here
She
for.
always just wanna come to you.
I ain't here to replace you.
He is.
Who can replace Black?
I love you.
Damn.
We might just by the
And I
end
said
of
that
this
on
show,
social
Who the
you
fuck
might
can
take
replace
that
Black?
motherfucking shirt off
Damn.
because you look tight.
Hey,
All right, so Moses, what was your opinion?
All right, so basically two things.
Nah, don't
man.
do it.
I can't.
Don't do it to him. He just went Keith Sweat out of nowhere. Wife beater in the rain type shit going on here.
Hey, I feel like the white beater is appropriate for the conversation.
Okay.
How does it
You look like a stud. No,
Hey, you look like a film.
Respect,
Oh, that's
Check
the
this out.
nasty squiggle.
Hey man, I like that one. Good comeback.
Yeah.
No, check this
Come on,
out.
pork
Man.
chop.
I came across this
Bang, bang.
post about young MA, and y'all know, she's hot.
She's kind of manly.
So there was
Pretty
a
manly.
battle rapper that commented on. I think his name is like Shine or something like that.
Big
And
up
he
to Shine.
said he would still do something to her because she is fine and she has more morals than a lot of these women out here. Hold on.
She's still a woman.
No,
She is a woman.
absolutely my point.
Boom.
Absolutely my point. Now, would you make an exception to hit your wife if she punched you in your face?
Don't hit nobody.
I'm
Keep
not
your hands
hitting.
to yourself.
I'm
Men,
not hitting.
women.
I'm not hitting.
Honestly.
So you would hit a stud.
But you wouldn't hit
Because
your
he's
wife.
carrying
If
himself like
if
a
my
man,
wife
but
punch
you
me in
wouldn't
my
hit your
eye,
wife, but you
I'ma
said
shake the
you
hell out
don't
of her.
take no shit from
Absolutely.
nobody. That's what
You know
you
what I'm
said.
saying?
We need
No.
to flip back.
We talking about studs at
But
this
she's
point.
a woman. But why
But
would
no,
you not
it's a
hit your?
woman.
Why would you not hit your? Why
Because
would you not hit your
because
wife?
it's
I'm
like
not gonna hit
you
nobody.
probably
Why
not
would
gonna
you not
I'm a
just
fucking
ask
shake.
answer the question?
because you probably not gonna phase me. Like if
What?
I get you probably
Like
not gonna
that?
phase.
Ooh.
She gonna phase you, brother.
First of all, that would never be my wife ever.
No.
Hell no.
That's not the
If
aspect I was
if I
taking
if
it
I
back.
ever married her, she would be my husband. No homo.
That's not
like that
She
shit.
been doing
is-
a lot of
You always
push-ups.
That's
saying
not the
weird
that's
shit
not the
now.
context I was. No,
She-
what I'm saying
if she
is,
hit me,
what I'm saying
if the
is,
woman on the picture hit me, we fighting.
hold on, check this
She's
out.
been doing a
Check
lot of
this out.
push-ups lately.
What if she's built like
She's
that?
big as hell.
What if she's built like that, but she ain't got no power behind her?
What?
Hold on now.
What?
There's a lot of sorry big people out here, man. I'm trying to
You're
tell
right.
you, brother. Size
All
don't matter.
show and no
But
go.
Size don't
what
matter,
if your
but
wife? What if your wife hits you harder than that woman could hit you? Would you hit her back? You gonna
Nah.
shake her, right?
Nah.
We gonna shake her.
You need to hold on.
Shake
Our
the hell out of
our job as men and women of realization need to help these confused people.
Keep your
Understand
hands
that
to
you are
yourself.
not a man just because you wearing some saggy pants. You got a six pack, and you are not
Keep
a
your
woman
hands
just
to
because
yourself.
you put on a dress and some makeup.
And that was that. And guess what, guys? Guess what time it is? 'Cause
See,
I
she
know
always try to cut off
it
when he
is
make a
time
point
for
because I
fly
can never
shit.
come
Hey
back.
Moses, I like that shit,
fly
baby.
shit.
I like
It's
that
time
shit.
for fly shit.
I'll punch the shit out of a stud if she punch
We
me.
know you're a woman beater.
Fuck it. Call me what you want, but I'll punch the shit out that bitch.
When you fight a midget,
I'll fight a midget till I kick that bitch across the parking lot. Hey, that nigga shouldn't have came. He shouldn't have rolled up on me in his wheelchair. I'm just
The
saying.
video. He over there chilling. Did you take off? Are you off the clock?
It's the block, and this is that fly shit.
All right, guys. Guess what? Guess what?
What?
What? All right. Valentine's Day is getting ready to come up, right? February 14th. And I want to kind of let the ladies know it's okay for you to be romantic for your guy or with your guy. So I'm going to school you on how to be romantic with your guy. These these tips are approved by guys. We'll let you send a clear romantic message to any warm-blooded man that can that exists. He can't resist these tips. If you do them, more than likely he's gonna take on the act. If he doesn't, he's probably gay. And I'm gonna give you 10. There was 25, and I'm just saying, if you're doing these 10 things that I'm getting ready to give you, and your guy doesn't feed into it, then he's probably gay.
What was in your coffee this morning?
So, and you can find all of the tips on cosmopolitan.com. So number 1 is show you are in tune with his needs and are willing to go out your way to help. Like returning a Netflix DVD or tackle the dishes in his sink. And these are for the girls who go and visit their guy. They don't particularly live together. So if you're going over to his house to chill with him and you see he's in the shower and there's some Netflix DVDs sitting around, after you search everything else, go return those Netflix DVDs. All right. Number 2, surprise him during the week by showing up at his place with his favorite treats, like brownies, pizza, beer, or whatever. It doesn't hurt to remind him you know what he prefers. All right. Number 3, when he's showering in the morning, sneak and write him a little note like, "Bye, baby. Miss you already." But write it on the mirror with your finger. You know how the mirror fogs up when he's in the shower? Go and write it. So when he comes out the shower butt naked, he's reading your message.
What if she do it with lipstick?
Lipstick, red. That's a hot one, too. It doesn't hurt. You'll have him probably thinking about you all day. Okay? Number 4, I said 10. I'm just going to give you 5, but you can go on cosmopolitan.com and get all 25. Number 4, slip a curve hugging dress next time you two go out on a date. Men are superficial, so you know it'll drive him nuts. But he will also appreciate that you took the time to look nice for him that night. So go out, dress up, and guys, I just want to let you know this. If you have a girl that's like always like, "Baby, let's go do something," and you're like, not tonight. 9 times out of 10, she wants to get all nice and sexy for you, really, so that when y'all go out and have that fun and go have them drinks, she can come home and screw you. That's normally why she wants you to take her out.
Is she gonna wear
just
a bonnet?
letting you know. All right, number 5. Huh?
Is she gonna wear a bonnet?
If that's what you prefer. A bonnet with a nice hugging dress. Hey, she knows what you prefer, though. He prefers bonnets.
I don't prefer bonnets.
Girls who wear bonnets.
I just like snatching them off and throwing them across the room.
Number 5, when he's on the couch messing around with his laptop, perhaps, get up beside him with yours and you begin to work. But make sure you're kind of like touching arms, because close contact is said to boost your levels of oxytocin, the cuddle hormone, and will make both of you feel more connected.
Did you just say the cuddling hormone,
The
bro?
cuddling hormone, oxytocin, is known as the cuddling hormone. Maybe I'll do love and sex next week and tell you more about the cuddling hormone, oxytocin. So that right there, guys, was your fly shit. Don't say Stephanie never told you.
It's the block.
Go out and be romantic.
And this is that fly shit.
Alright, guys, so that was your fly shit. So go and be romantic. It's never too late to be romantic with your guy. We are out of time, guys. I am so happy with the way that this show went.
Yeah.
Literally. It's
Proud
exactly
to be a part of something
even
great.
more. It was like we were all on crack.
I don't know about that one.
I sound like Black when I said
Not
that.
quite
That's some shit
crack.
Black will say we switched roles.
It's
today.
420 somewhere. Shameless plugs.
Me and Black
3
switched
points.
roles today. Black was a little bit uptight. Black can no longer wear a plaid button-down shirt.
I like this shirt.
Black, come as you are, because you were a little uptight today. Shout out to everybody that tuned into the block today. I definitely appreciate you. But next week, it's going down. If you are not in the building, you're probably asleep. 9 doors open at 8 p.m. September 1st. We are celebrating 52 episodes and more. We have link baskets and leek sandwiches made specifically by Jamaica Mitchell.
Yo.
Jamaica got the job with the name Jamaica. So keep hope alive, ladies out there. If you got Mika names and Isha names, it's hope out there for y'all. That's all I have to say.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
All right, so shout out to everybody that's tuned into the block today. We definitely appreciate y'all. We'll see you next Saturday. We will not air live at 11 a.m. tomorrow. I'm sorry, next Saturday, but you will be able to catch a live show, live concert, starting at 8 p.m. next Saturday.
Wait. When are me and Moses on? At 8?
At 8. Catch Moses and D. Forbes on the red carpet, exclusive interviews by our boys. Hey.
Y'all got to interview us first.
No doubt. Hey,
right,
you know
guys.
what? The irony of that is, the block gave me my first interview, baby.
And now you got to pay us back. Pay us with
thank
some
y'all,
love.
by the way. Thank y'all.
All right, guys. This is the block, and class is now dismissed.
Yay. You've been listening to The Block. If you miss any part of the show, you can catch us every weekday, or you can download the podcast on VillaCoolaRadio.com. School is over, and we out.
Picture my city, Mike City riding with me. Picture my city, ride with me, take a picture of my city, triple D's and picture my city, Mike City, picture my city, Mike City, ride with me. Picture my city, take a picture of my city, triple D's and, hey. Pre-tense, as it makes sense. Gucci down, doggy style, bent out, break out, don't stop. I had enough of the tough stuff. I'm super tight, roll out, fold out.